Hey, everybody.
Hi there.
Gotta mute the speakers. How's everybody doing? I was looking at the TV thinking that's where the camera is, but the camera's over there in the corner.
No, the TV only holds misery for us, Shane.
Yes, it does. How's everybody doing? It has been a long time since we've last streamed.
Yes, it has been. You've streamed.
I streamed during the pandemic.
I've been doing other stuff.
Yeah.
But finally we're able to sit in the same room and stream together. It feels wonderful.
Yes, it does. If we sound a little bit kind of weird and off, it's because we know what's coming next, and that's us playing Batman and Robin.
Shane, I thought we were done with this.
I thought we were done with this.
Thought we didn't have to do this anymore.
But no.
Apparently there was an idea floating around our office that, we wanted to get the word out to the Rerez subscribers that we do in fact have a Patreon.
Yes, we do.
And we're making some stuff on Patreon now, a lot of stuff actually. And we're just inviting the crew to come in and join the Patreon crew, using the word twice.
Yep.
But we want to make it interesting.
Yeah, because we thought, look, everybody tells you to join a Patreon to help a channel out. We're poor, we need money. We get it. You've all heard it. We're uploading a bunch. I'm just saying. We've uploaded a bunch of videos on Patreon. We thought that was fun. But we also did two special things. One, there's no price to get on Patreon that's too high. We don't have multiple tiers. We just have the lowest entry, which I think is like $1, and that's it. But the trick was we didn't think everyone would care about that. So we decided that for every group of, I think, every 10?
We're doing 10?
Every 10
Our
patrons.
Producer is telling us 10. For every
10 patrons.
10 patrons, what are we doing?
We're going to be taking some hot sauce on some chicken fingers, and we're going to be eating that hot sauce that goes higher and higher and higher. So we watched Hot Ones. We like Hot Ones.
So we stole the idea.
Yes, we did. So basically, the idea works like this, folks. For every 10 patrons we get, and Mrs. Producer, if you can throw up the thing, there you go. For every 10 patrons we get on that right there, we're going to increase the hot sauces. Now, we're going to take a break in between hot sauces, but we will keep tally and we'll keep count of everything. Now, here's the important part. The first couple hot sauces, they're not so bad. We don't think so. But when we get to the middle, it starts to get bad. But when we get to the end, we've got the XXX last dab straight from Hot Ones. 2 million Scovilles. I think it can actually burn metal.
Shane, I hiccup when I have even just like a little too much spice. So I'm a little scared to see what's going to happen here.
This is going to be.
So you're telling me we've coupled something that's going to cause us physical pain with a game that's caused us enormous mental anguish.
This is going to be awful. So we're looking down. People are like, "Oh, what's worse, Batman and Robin or the hot sauces?" By the end of this, we're going to be able to tell. Somebody, unknown Otaku Gamer 1988 said, "It better be Ghost Pepper hot sauce." It's not Ghost Pepper hot sauce. It's Pepper X. It's the hot sauce it's the pepper they couldn't name because it's an experimental one that's hotter than Ghost Pepper. So just think of that. This is insane. Why are we doing this live on camera? Hot Ones is pre-recorded. They can edit it out. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing this and playing Batman and Robin. It's a mistake. That's what this is.
Well, yeah, sure. But I do think it'll be an entertaining nugget of Rerez nonetheless. And it's I think a great way to, tell people about the Patreon as well. Do you want to tell them about our shows a little bit? Or?
Yes. Okay. So just a brief take on what we got going on the Patreon right now. We've got Ask Rerez, where we ask Adam and I questions, and we record it and answer those questions as best as we can. And we don't know what the questions are. Our producer takes care of them, and they monitor everything. Then we also have...
you have Rewatch.
Rewatch, which is a big one. The Rewatch is we're going back and rewatching a bunch of old Rerez episodes and filling in extra content here and there. In the next couple of episodes, we're going to be going through a bunch of Just Bad Games episodes. And we did one where we did all the first 3 Just Bad Games, and we talked about where the series came from, because it's not what you think it is. We didn't think that this is what the show was going to become, but it became something else.
It has certainly become a different beast.
That's right.
But it's a beast we all... Well, you guys love it. Producing it can be a bit of a hassle sometimes, but hey.
Then we've got the Rezcast. So, everybody in there, everybody... Whoa, bring back Hot Take. We did. It's called the Rezcast. It's literally, we got a podcast. Now, here's the beautiful thing. If you go to patreon.com/Rerez right now, you don't have to pay to listen to the Rezcast. It's totally free. It's just a place to post it, because you can't post podcasts many other places for free, so we just did it on Patreon. We are robbing the system blind. So we've got Rezcast on there as well, and we're releasing one of those every single week.
If you want the Rezcast, like on your RSS feed, you would, pledge to the Rerez Patreon, and then you'd have that access. But it's free. Otherwise, you can just hop right on over to the page. You pretty much get, let's say, condensed hot takes and beefy topics of the week every week. We're always keeping our fingers on the pulse.
That's right.
Of the gaming news.
Yeah, and then we also got no advertisement episodes and all that stuff. But the whole point of Patreon is for us to continue being sponsorship and ad-free. That's the idea. That's what we keep on doing.
I'm glad you mentioned that. You may notice that we don't talk about certain mobile MMORPG titles.
A big one. A big one everyone else seems to talk about. Do you know what it's called? Something.
Shadow Man.
Shadow Man.
Was that the film with Alec Baldwin?
I think
that's the Shadow. That's the Shadow.
No, Shadow
Man is a video game.
Shadow Man
was on the N64 and PlayStation. It's quite good.
You're just talking about the Shadow.
The Shadow.
The Shadow.
Yeah, the Shadow.
Does anybody remember the Shadow? That's like, I watched that when I was a kid, and I remember going to school going, guys, did you watch The Shadow? And no one knew what I was talking about.
If you ask Alec Baldwin, even he would be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Please
he would just
stop calling my home phone number. How did you get this?
All right.
We already have 4 patrons.
Oh, we already have 4 patrons.
We're 40% of the way to our first hot sauce.
Yes.
Marcy, Nico.
So thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Andrea.
And Victoria.
I could just log on
Thank
and
you,
I could be paying
Victoria.
attention to this myself.
Oh yeah, two more.
2 more.
Oh.
60% of the way. Shane, this is going a little faster than I was hoping it would.
Okay, folks. We don't want to tell you to stop, but please don't send us to 2 million Scovilles that quick. Jeez, that was.
We would build in the space no matter what.
Okay.
Okay.
Past Apocalypse
Past Apocalypse, thank you so
very
much.
and Casey.
And Casey,
Casey.
thank you so much.
Thank you for joining.
Okay. I don't know where on our Patreon feed here will I be able to take a look.
You have to go to the bell.
I have to go to the bell.
Usually gives you a feed of all the recent subscribers.
Notifications. Oh, that's something we don't do. We don't tell you to hit the bell on YouTube because
Should we start doing that? Should we be incorporating that?
No,
into-
we shouldn't be doing that. I would love if, you know what, if we ever did talk about Raid Shadow Legends, it would be on this show. Just Bad Games.
The
That's
Alec
where it'd be.
Baldwin movie?
The Alec Baldwin movie, yeah. Okay, folks, 500 of you are watching. It is time for us to play Batman and Robin.
Oh, come on, man!
It's going to be a mistake. This is just going to be...
It's gonna kick in the audio. Should I go now?
Let's go.
Let's go.
And folks, tell us if the audio
In
is
this
a bit
universe,
too loud. We can adjust it
There's
as we
only
go.
one
All right.
absolute.
So here we are. We're playing this
Everything
on a real, authentic
freezes.
PlayStation 3, so it's actually being emulated, right? But it doesn't matter. It's still good. So for those of you that hadn't seen the episode when we covered this, it's a bad game. It's not a good game.
That's putting it lightly. Okay, in this intro, you just saw Batman overlooking the city here, which we thought was problematic because there's a lot of stuff going down and Batman does absolutely nothing to thwart it.
Yeah, Batman is a bit of a space cadet here. He does not know what's going on. He's a little bit confused. Oh, thank you so much for the donation, MNX.
Wow. Donations there.
The game's too loud, so bring down the game volume. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. There you go.
You guys don't want this blaring through your headphones? I don't know why not. You know?
Okay, so who are the other people we have to thank?
Jack Green and Aussie Metal Mate.
Thank you so much, Jack Green and Aussie
Aussie
Metal
Metal
Mate.
Mate.
Do they have any questions or anything like that?
Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, please shoot them to us in chat. Or you could join the Patreon, Rerez Patreon crew and send us questions for the Rerez Q&A. That we do. We do a video thing.
It's a very good video thing. Okay, folks.
So
This is good. Okay.
Our producer's heating up the toaster oven.
Okay.
That means the hot sauce is, the spiciness is coming.
It begins. Okay. All right, here we go. So, first one. So, for those of you that don't know, here's how this game starts up. If you hadn't seen the episode, Batman is going to have a bad day.
Okay, before we get to the game, can I just say, Shane, while we were setting up for the stream, it kept playing through the demo for Batman and Robin. And usually demos entice people to purchase a game, right? Like you might have it in like a kiosk in a mall or
for
something.
sure, yeah.
But the demo, the people playing the demo kept losing. I saw Batgirl getting, she was, the floor was wiped with Batgirl. I saw people throwing like smoke grenades like they didn't know how to do it. So I'm assuming that those were the developers attempting to play the game to entice people. Or maybe, hey, brain explosion. Maybe they were trying to ward off everyone.
I would assume. Look, here's the crazy thing about this game is that when you look at the screenshots, this game looks amazing for PlayStation 1. Look at these graphics. There's so much detail in this world. The lighting's amazing.
Look at his cape.
His cape is fantastic.
His cape, well, it's fantastic, yes, but it moves. There's some fluidity to it.
Press do to start the vacuum.
Gotta press that do.
We can't stress this enough, folks. This game has so many details. In the Just Bad Game episode, we probably only covered, even though it's like one of the longest episodes we did,
Yeah.
we only covered like a small amount of everything that's on here. There are so many just tiny little details all over the place. And yeah, the physics bat cape, for its time period,
Yeah.
you wouldn't see anything like that.
It was very cool. There was another game that had a physics bat cape in it that we played as well, right? Didn't Dark Tomorrow? No, one iteration of Dark Tomorrow had a physics-based Batcave.
Yes.
It was the GameCube one, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. Okay, so here we go. We're going to combine. I think we have to select these two items. Okay, so what we have to do is combine clues. Combine them together, and then we get one full clue. We analyze, and it is obvious that Mr. Freeze is planning to steal the Sudan diamond from the museum. So we know where we gotta go.
To our Internet Explorer. I'm not sure. What are these things?
These are
emails.
Yeah. So this is to Master Bruce from Alfred, CC Dick and Barbara.
CC Dick Barbara.
I do like that they're using like public email services for this. It's genius. I mean, it's not like anyone else would know. See, it's like you
all this Batman information.
Yeah, right. It's going through Yahoo or something, you know.
They're like, oh, wow, someone at some like mainframe is like, all this Batman information keeps going through to Bruce Wayne.
Sir, I think I know who Batman is. It's Bruce Wayne. Oh, the Playboy? Shut up. Yeah, that's literally what this is. Okay, let's go. It's time for us to get into the Batmobile, and head to the museum. I already know where the first thing is, but yeah. Oh, we got some more donations here.
No way.
Spooky Block sent in $5. Thank you much. Thank you so much, Spooky Block. Rerez, you are cool. Looking forward to more Just Bad Games episodes.
Oh.
Next episode?
Next episode will be up likely, I'm guessing tomorrow.
Yeah,
correct me
tomorrow.
if I'm wrong,
yeah.
But hey, we just finished a render of our next episode today. This is almost a little celebratory thing for us.
Yeah.
To do it. And you know, we're almost at our first 1 million view Just Bad Games episode. And it could either be this game, Batman and Robin, or Batman Dark Tomorrow could be our first million view Just Bad Games.
Yeah, that's right. It's these episodes have been getting a lot more views than lately. JD sent in a $5 donation. Said, "I so love the Money Ghost. Your videos are awesome too." Yeah. Do we have the plushie Money Ghost? We probably have the plushie Money Ghost.
Yeah.
Let's go
You
get
should
one.
join us on the couch.
Yeah.
So we have 11 new patrons.
We have
11
new patrons.
I'm heating up for the first.
The first hot sauce is coming
so
in.
if you want Dragnix,
I got it on here. I can click.
Okay.
I think I have it on here. Okay, thank you so much, Dragnix, Platypoo115, Sarah St. Jules, Sweet Days, and Libertus. Thank you so much for being patrons.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
And another message in from Ken, terminated by DQ. Shane, the positive negative series are what made me a fan of Rerez. Have you thought about bringing it back? Adam, good job on the Worst Console 3 vid. Yeah, that was, you know what, on the Patreon one day we're going to have to show that footage where the actual, probably on the extras episode of that.
Yeah, we, I don't think we've shared that with too many people, but in Worst Console Ever 3, I was tied to a chair with duct tape, and normally on a production you would try to make sure that literal duct tape was not taped to flesh.
Yes.
Because that'd be smart. And after recording for an hour, 2 hours in a hot room with hot lights, you know, things tend to stick.
Things tend to get sticky. This was a sad evening, folks.
Yeah, I basically, a Brazilian wax is a specific area, so I can't call it a Brazilian wax, but I waxed my arm. Hey, who's this?
Here we go.
Who's this?
We got ourselves a Money Ghost.
Oh my gosh.
Can we put that right there?
Where is he? Where's he going?
Right there.
Where
so
can
we
he
can see him?
Oh.
Yeah, the Money Ghost is right there in the
Oh.
frame. Money Ghost stays with us, folks. We got a message in from I Don't Care. Did I just shoot a weapon at someone?
Love your guys' Just Bad series. Don't know if you take requests, but check out Army Men 3D for PlayStation 1. It's the most vindictive garbage I ever played. Vindictive?
Vindictive. That's the word.
I haven't played much of the Army Men series.
I played the original ones, not the first 3D installment. Actually, you know what? I might have been. It was a while back.
Yeah. Is that the same one that was on the
I think it was. Oh, man. I think we're going to have to be restarting this game again. I've already screwed up so much.
Why? It's pretty straightforward.
Is it?
Obviously, Mr. Freeze was going to steal the Sudan diamond from the museum.
Tank controls in a Grand Theft Auto open world is the worst mistake you could possibly
No,
have.
the worst mistake you can possibly make is eating spicy wing hot sauce crap while playing this also crap.
Yeah, right?
Have you
Arrived at the museum.
Okay. Oh, so you don't have to restart?
No, I think we're okay. I hate this so much. Just get out of the Batmobile! Come on. Come on. I just... There we go.
Ah, there you are.
Press do to enter the museum. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
We're always pressing do. Look at that guy.
Oh my god, this game.
So, have you watched the Batman and Robin movie recently?
The last time we watched it was for this very
this?
episode. That was the last time I've seen it. I haven't seen it since.
They actually surprisingly rendered out, you're seeing this shot of the museum right now. I think they took actual production shots and modeled the freaking game using those production shots. And it's impeccable. Again, the graphics in this game for its time in 1998, these were pretty incredible. And just the fact that this is a Grand Theft Auto landscape that you're talking about, an open world space that you can go anywhere and at any time. It's so awesome. The only issues are well, there's many issues, but the biggest gripes are the draw distance and biggest of all, time-related questing with no proper direct clues.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so the alarm has not gone off yet. Press select to go to the player status screen in advanced time. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, there is a consistent time that goes on. Oh, we got some more stuff here. Sorry, could you read that one?
Okay,
out?
sure, yeah. You guys do great work. This is from Heavy Arms 55. You guys do great work, but don't upload very often. Do you have other channels or different jobs outside YouTube?
It takes a lot of time just for us to do these episodes. That's why it takes us so much time, because we're focusing on covering games in such a detailed way that the amount of time you need per each episode, it's insane.
I can't speak for other YouTube folks, but for us, we're never not working on a games thing.
Yeah.
So we have several things going at the same time. We have the Worst Ever series, something in production right now.
That's right.
We have several Just Bad Games episodes in production right now. We're going to have a Just Bad Games out tomorrow. I know it's been some time, but we've been working on a bunch of stuff. And then we have some other things coming in the mail that may not be arriving, which would be very exciting to talk about, but we can't talk about it until we get them. Things are always rolling. Like Shane was saying, production takes a super long time because we like to fine-tooth comb these things. We like to look at every aspect of these bad games because some things have already been spoken about on the internet before. There's some really bad games that have been out there forever. We want to make sure that we're looking at every little corner and getting every little nugget because we find some great things.
Yeah, like this game, folks, Batman and Robin took us, I think it was a week to beat because of just how insane this game is.
Oh, yeah.
And we're combing the world. There was things we found in this game that we showed in our episode that you've never seen anywhere else because no one else had ever shown it off before. There was no guide.
Right.
There was nowhere to find anything.
Yeah.
So it was pretty intense.
We may have read a thing here or there, but there was literally no visuals to some of the aspects of the games that we showed off. We just stumbled into some things and we're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We haven't seen this. No one's seen this.
The developer room and all that stuff.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
insane.
Exactly. And Tiny Batman in his little toy car.
I forgot about that.
Batman big, Batman small.
Got another one here.
Yeah, that's from It's That Guy 21. Just sent in a donation. Very generous. First video I watched from you guys was the Wireless 60 video. I've been loving your content ever since. Figured it was about time I donated. Also, good morning from Adelaide, South Australia.
Oh, wow, that's pretty far out. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Thank you very much for the donation and for the very kind comment.
Favorite Australian candy?
You got me out of the blue here. I don't have anything in mind. I'm gonna go with Vegemite, and that's all I got.
Vegemite?
It's not even a candy.
Tim Tam.
Tim Tams are from Australia?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know they're from Australia.
We only had them in the grocery store here because they import them from Australia.
Do you ever do the thing where you nibble off both ends and you suck it through the coffee?
Tim Tam Slam. Yes,
Tim
sir.
Tam Slam.
That's what it's called.
You gotta yell Tim Tam Slam every time you do it. You
Yes.
gotta go, Tim Tam Slam.
And although it is not Australian, it is from New Zealand, Whitaker's Chocolate. Fantastic. Love that stuff. Oh, we got some new patrons? Okay. Thank you so much for becoming a new patron.
Wow.
Moon45 Sun, Vapor Zone, Evan Gillies, and Nathan Chubb. Thank you so much.
Keep up with this. Where's our spicy hot sauce? Are we almost at 20?
Well, that was 14, I think.
Okay.
And
So-
we got 2 more donations as well. They just happened.
To reiterate, not only are we playing a terrible game, which we'll get back to, not only are we talking to you and going through the chat and everything, but we're also going to be eating spicy, chicken doused in spicy hot sauce for every 10 new subscribers to the Rerez Patreon. So if you want to, head on over to our Patreon page and subscribe. That's awesome. Thank you. If not, just hang out with us. Ask some questions or, just enjoy what is one of the worst games we've ever played.
And I will apologize if I am not, making sense with lip movements, because this game is a nightmare to play. Folks, we did it once, okay? But to do it all in one go, we can't beat it tonight. That's not going to happen because we don't have the world, but... Oh, man, this game is just... I'm already remembering everything that was such a mistake with this in the first place.
Oh, my gosh. Well, we got a couple other donations. One's from Spooky Bluke, who says, I just thought of a bad game that would make a good episode. Troll and I for Switch. I've seen Troll and I.
Yeah, a
kicking
lot of people
around.
told us to cover that one, actually.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that one. I haven't looked into that enough, but I have seen. I've seen it everywhere. We have EB Games here in Canada. I see it on the PS4 as well as on the Switch all the time on the shelves. We got another donation from Jack Green, who says, I have a good request for Just Bad Games. Bubsy 3D.
Folks, soon.
Shane,
Soon on that one.
Did you cover Bubsy 3D on Positives?
I did cover Bubsy 3D on Positives, and
Tell-
that's a game. That's a game.
What were some of the positives?
I don't remember what some of the positives are. It's been so long since I played that, and it kind of burnt a hole in my brain. I remember when I was playing it, I was so confused that something like that could exist. But then I played this game, and I gotta be honest, folks, if you had to ask me what is the worst game, I just don't know. Maybe?
I would say the lines are so blurred nowadays. I always feel like we finish a project and we say, well, that can't be topped. That's the worst game we've ever played. But
That can't be topped.
upon going back, yeah, you relive things. You know what? I feel like I'm appreciating the sort of set design that they do more in this game now, like building up Gotham.
Oh, good, I hit a smoke grenade.
Isn't there a secret through one of these?
There is. See, okay, folks, just so you know, jumping and fighting are on 2 separate control schemes. So to the top left, you'll see a little magnifying glass. Let me see if I can move it into an area where you guys can see it properly. Okay, right there's a magnifying glass. So I'm switching that to fight mode. I'm switching that to magnifying glass, and then the little thing there adjusts your speed. So the magnifying glass allows you to jump. The punching, or the fist, allows you to actually fight. So you have to switch dynamically between them, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah, you can't jump and punch very well at the same time, right?
No, you cannot.
Can you
there's-
use-
There's more messages that are coming in.
Oh,
geez,
really?
there's a
Oh
lot
my
of stuff.
gosh!
Okay.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, we have another. Wow.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
there's
we're falling
there's a
behind.
lot. There's a lot.
We're
Hold
falling
on,
behind.
Hold on. Hold
Guys,
on.
we can't keep up.
Okay, there's another one. Met you at MagFest, one of my favorite channels. Thank you so much. We love going to MagFest. That was the
Yeah, we had a great time. We did Worst Games Ever live at MagFest 2 years in a row, and that was a blast. We
Yeah.
really enjoyed meeting a lot of you folks and just being able to go over some of those really bad knockoff consoles is usually what we were bringing out.
Yeah.
And we were playing some of the games live with some folks. We're hoping to do that, hopefully, sometime soon in the not far future, but who knows? Right?
Warvin22S, I love your videos. I'll admit sometimes I rewatch some Just Bad Games while I'm in bed. Sounds crazy, but it helps me sleep. Nope, that makes sense. We put people to sleep all the time.
Oh,
Matthew Leslie said, "Hey, Soldier Boy is at it again with
the
new
TRDR. Yeah.
We're working on it, folks.
We are aware of the turder And
The turter?
it's the turter. We are aware of the turter, and we're gonna.
Okay. We got a hot sauce coming in. So.
Okay. The Soldier Boy thing. I don't want to elaborate on it because there's some things in the workings. So we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We know.
We're
looking into it.
Okay. First hot sauce. Okay. Here we go. I'll give you this back.
So
All right.
I'm waiting here.
Which one is this? Do we know how many Scovilles?
No, but it's the lowest end.
It's the lowest end?
Okay.
It's the classic? Okay.
Okay.
So this is the classic.
So why are we doing this, Shane?
Because we're trying to raise money on Patreon.
Yes. For every 10 Patreon subscribers, we're nibbling.
That's what we're doing.
Excessively, iteratively more spicy hot sauce.
All right. Here we go.
Bottoms up.
I mean, it's spicy, but it's not so bad.
That's not a hot take. It's not that spicy.
Thank you so much. Okay. That was just flavorful. That was wonderful.
Vinegar based.
Yeah. Vinegary.
Far better than Batman and Robin on PlayStation 1.
I love this. I like chewing into a microphone. I really hope everybody enjoys that.
Well, we're getting into the ASMR.
You could swivel away next time.
We can chocolate rain. We can go like this. I'll consume it like a duck. I'll just gulp it down the throat.
Oh, we got a new patron, Elbat1901. Thank you so much, Elbat.
Wow.
Okay, so Arcady sending the message too. You should check out Overblood for Just Bad Game. Actually, you know what? The heat sneaks up on you on that. Starting to heat. Oh my God, that's the first one.
What have we done? What have we done?
Oh
No.
I can feel it.
Your face is getting a little red.
Okay. Let's read this.
What have we
message.
done?
Oh, yeah. You should check out Overblood for a Just Bad Games video. One of the most ridiculous games I've seen. Check out Game Informer's playthrough. Love y'all. I'll definitely take a look at that. Overblood. It's been a bit. I know what that game is.
I've never heard of that.
RTS, right? It's been a bit of time. Overblood. Our producer's writing it down. Okay, so another message we got here. Oh boy, there was a lot of messages that we missed.
Jesus, crow.
Hermano 300 asks, I got one request: a terrible N64 port of an arcade racing game, California Speed.
California Speed.
This game has no excuse to be this bad. N64 ports are really interesting because there's a lot of N64 ports that were made where they didn't have the asset libraries of a large media thing because they had to use a small cartridge, right?
Right. Yeah,
So,
they were dealing with dozens of megabytes instead of hundreds, right?
Exactly.
Where the PlayStation could use an optical disc.
Okay, Ken Terminated asks again. Shane, earlier I super chatted on the positives and negatives are what made me a Rerez fan. Have you thought about bringing it back in the future? We haven't thought about bringing it back in the future just yet. It's something we made that one episode of Positives we had a lot of fun with.
Yeah. Again, speaking of production, though.
Yeah.
That took us a long time. We made a mini town and everything. Yeah, just to do that.
I think at some point in the future I would like to revisit it, but we've got some other show ideas we want to kind of create before we ever attempt to get back to that again. But yeah, Positives was such a fun show to make. But negative, like what Just Bad Games is almost what the Positives is, just without the positives. It's all the negative part of the show with the positive aspects removed.
When a game warrants a positive shout-out, you do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can just wait for the perfect game and then hop in and do it again. We have so many things kind of in the works right now, different series as well that we want to try out. So who knows? We might get back to Positives, but you might find another series might scratch the itch that you're looking for.
Henry K asks, you guys should do Hunt Down the Freeman. Literally playing that right now. I've been playing it over the past couple of days. Yeah, we'll be talking about Hunt Down the Freeman.
Yeah, we got a list. We have maybe 3 or 4 games that we're playing, or that are in various states of production.
Yes.
Hunt Down the Freeman is in the our interest is peaked. This is quite awful. We got to play through more, dig through, really scrape the bottom of the barrel, see all the little the horrible things there,
that's right.
and then we can create an episode.
And there's also Legend of Hercules is my favorite Just Bad Games ep.
Yes!
That was a good one. That was mostly...
It was.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
mostly me. Thank you very much. That was from Jennifer?
Yes, Jennifer Osmick.
Yeah, I love that episode too.
Yeah.
That was when we first left the office
Yep.
because of, the pandemic that's
Yeah.
happening right now. We were in the office. So we had to split up and part ways for a bit and continue production. And man, I know you guys have all felt this too.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
No, it's really not. We had to split games up. Typically, we could share games while we were playing, and we could offset a difficult part to one to the other. But then when that happened, we would just be playing games all the way through by ourselves on a single card.
I remember with Hercules, though, I was just a couple days into playing it, and then I took some video of what I had found so far.
Yeah,
And I just sent you the dance,
the
and I was
dance-
like...
the dance is the best part.
Just the dance, and I was like, we have to cover this.
Spooky Block says, Spooky Blook says, Drake of the 99 Dragons for Xbox. It's on the list, I promise you. Vince Thomas said, Just Bad Game, Bad Boys, Miami Takedown. That's a big one, too.
We've looked at that as well. Like the beautiful thing about the Just Bad Games show is that this is how it works with us too. It's a never-ending stream.
Oh, yeah.
Of interesting, odd, and overall terrible titles for us to go through one at a time.
Yep.
But take some time.
Yeah, take some time. Okay, so...
Should we get back to the game?
Yes, I just want to thank Andrew Johnston for becoming a patron. Thank you so much. You are increasing us ever closely to getting more hot sauces. So that's going to be fun.
Are we almost at 30?
We are almost at 30.
So that means you already said the hot sauce that you had was spicy. We already have another one we have to do, and then we're 2 Patreon supporters away from the next one.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Nervous and not that excited, but hey, we'll see how it goes.
So what's going on here, Shane? Can we see Mr. Freeze?
No, he's not here yet.
No.
There's a secret in front of you, the game says. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm going through this area to collect power-ups. Please do enter.
Please
press do.
Do
enter
enter the vents.
I think you have to do.
You have to do your clicky. And I remember when we were first doing this in one of the banks, it was impossible to do. It took us a dozen attempts.
I can't do it. It's not.
You got to keep doing it.
He doesn't want to go in.
You got to keep doing it. You just got to adjust. Obviously, you're not touching the right pixel, Shane. You got to touch the right pixel. Batman.
Come on, Batman.
Batman's just clipping through that wall.
He's just. Yeah, it's.
Batman, which brick is your favorite? That one?
I think
is that one?
Is that
your
brick?
favorite?
Is that your favorite brick?
Is that your favorite brick?
Okay, we're not going in the vents today.
Okay.
Folks. It's not happening.
No. Yeah, but he may be the
This
greatest
game.
detective of all time. Not great at going through vents.
No. Greatest detective of all time. Kind of crappy at air circulation. Just not very good at it.
So I think you have to take off the ice beam, right? Somehow from the.
So Mr. Freeze will show up and then we beat him up,
Yeah.
or we can turn off the ice beam before. Oh, gotta get to fighting mode. I didn't see that guy just appear out of nowhere. Okay. Yeah. So there is. You can remove the ice beam separately, but the problem with doing that. I didn't make it. The problem with doing that. Oh, there he is.
There he is. So
Okay.
I think we kicked him. I think that's how we actually beat this, because he's ridiculously hard, isn't he?
Oh, come on. I gotta get it before he gets it.
If you get it, he just runs away.
No! There.
You saved the diamond.
Now look, in Gotham City for the clues to the next crime location. We did it, folks! First try, and we already beat Mr. Freeze. I'm actually a little surprised that we did that.
This game's not so bad.
Yeah, this game's beautiful. It's the best Batman game they ever made. Only it's not. Okay. Where did he go? Where'd he go? Oh, is he still alive? How's he alive? Is he dead? No? Okay, he's dead. Where are they coming from? Mr. Freeze is gone. You've already lost the diamond. I do like that. You took the diamond, and then Mr. Freeze is like, well, I guess I can't beat up Batman, and he just runs away. Why wouldn't you just sit there and just try to take him on?
It's like they're playing football, and someone took the ball and went home, and then Mr. Freeze is like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going home too. Okay, guys, I guess I'm done.
Okay. So we shouldn't leave just yet because we need to get clues.
Right, because
Right?
that's how we find out. That's the breadcrumb trail to the next.
That's right. We always know where Mr. Freeze is going to be the first day, but we don't know where he's going to be the second day. That's the trick. So, sorry, not the. It's the same night. We don't know where he's going to next. So we have to find clues.
Does this take place over 3 days?
I think it does. It's 3 days. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. We have to go up here. Now, Adam, I want to ask you a question.
Please
do. You
do.
think that we would have seen Batman Arkham City had it not been for games like this?
Like
Arkham Knight and stuff like that, you know?
Oh, do you mean that this sort of paved the way?
Yeah.
With its open world nature?
Yeah.
I would say that this game probably was a blip on the radar of many of the larger developers, because like a very tiny blip. I don't really think this factored that much into it. I think more so it was the we're going through more of a open world game renaissance at the time, right? We did get Batman Arkham Asylum, which wasn't, you know, the open world playground that the other games were, but I would say because Asylum was so cool and it was open ended, they wanted to let that idea bloom a little bit more, and they looked to games like, I don't know, the Grand Theft Auto series, maybe the Just Cause games and stuff, and wanted to put Batman in that kind of a world as well.
Makes sense.
Because this, like, I recall this, like, I rented this back in the day. I legit,
Oh, no, me too.
I spent
when this
money.
was new, a friend of mine had it, and he
Yeah.
invited me over to play it. And he was like, "You don't get it. You can be Batman. You can go anywhere you want in the city." And I was like, "Okay,
But-
what can you do after that?" "No, but you can be Batman." "Yeah, but what can you do after that?" "Oh, you can be Batman." I was like, "Okay, but there's got to be a little bit more than that." And they're just like, "No, that's it. That's the game."
I'm not going to say that I knew what was the hotness of what wasn't back in the day, but I do recall that no one was talking about this when it had first come out.
Oh, yeah.
I just recall seeing a couple negative reviews after I played it, after I rented it, unfortunately, because like we struggled for the very first time playing this for the series, Just Bad Games. When I first rented this, I couldn't get past the first day.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
I
same.
basically everything we've just experienced was little like 14-year-old Adam's 1999 blockbuster weekend experience.
Yeah, pretty much. That's.
I cried.
Last suggestion from this Spooky Blook, a video of various Wii hunting games. We might do a various game bundle on Just Bad Games soon, but we won't be talking about that yet. But do stay on up on that one.
We have another donation from Michael Anderson. With Halloween soon, thought of checking out Dark. Awful vampire stealth action RPG released 9 days after Ride to Hell. Sent it to you on Steam plus
That's right.
DLC.
Yes.
I recall
Yes.
you talking about this.
Yeah, I've got Dark, and
this made an impact on Shane.
Yeah, we are going to be talking about Dark. Everybody on Discord was talking about that. So yes, we're going to be talking about that. You cruel people. Jeez. Okay, let's see if we have any more. So past Andrew Johnston.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Thank you so much, Paul McIntyre, for becoming a patron, and thank you so much, Adrian Alston, for becoming a patron.
Okay. So people are becoming patrons to the Rerez Patreon page, which is kind of what this stream was for. Every time we hit another 10 Patreon threshold, we're going to be eating spicier and spicier hot sauce. So now, are we at the 30?
No.
The 30 mark?
No, we're approaching 20.
We're approaching 20. Oh, we
Okay,
haven't hit
sorry,
20 yet.
Sorry, folks.
There was also someone.
There's something wrong with the camera.
Oh,
Yeah, the camera is... So we have a robotic camera that moves around.
Moves with our hand gestures? Was it doing the thing?
Yep. Okay, let's see. This is stupid, guys, but hold on for 1 second. I gotta go to full screen for a sec.
Shane's gonna pretend to be a director. You gonna do the
it's locked.
the thing?
It shouldn't do
It
anything
shouldn't do
The
anything.
thing?
because I hit lock. So it's supposed to, I guess, but it's an imperfect system.
Okay, Adam.
Obviously it was before.
You wave. You wave at it. You just hold up one hand like that. Other hand. Nope, I think it's good. This looks really weird, people, but trust me, this is just...
It's an AI camera.
It's an AI camera. This is how it does the thing. And
now.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. If that happens again, everybody just scream.
Yeah,
and-
just let us
and-
know
and-
and we'll fix it.
taps.
Yeah, I saw another name in one part of Patreon that was new, but it hasn't come in as an alert. I think their name was Andrew.
Oh, well, thank you, Andrew, for becoming a patron as well.
Okay.
Yep,
We had
just in
someone
case we
named
missed
Andrew
you.
that we didn't see that popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we nearing the 20 threshold? Awesome. One away.
Yeah, it's on Mario.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, awesome.
thank you again, Luigi Mario. Yeah.
Because he's already in
Ah.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. All right. So what I need to do now is I need to drive. I should go back to the Batcave or find a computer to say
Yeah.
that.
Go to, you can go to one of the ATMs, right? Like the bad ATMs.
But I forget where they are.
It's the beauty of this game. Batman has ATM terminals everywhere around Gotham City that apparently are always on and accessible to the general public, where you can put together the clues to solve his cases.
But you don't know where they are. That's the problem. They're not like in a very easy to find area, and they're not listed out on the map. You just kind of have to.
If you look at the bottom right side of the screen, the map it gives you a bare minimal information, and even like some of the streets and stuff feel like they're a little bit off from what you're actually playing because it's not really 1-to-1.
Yeah, that's true. It's 1 to off.
We hit 20.
Oh, we hit 20.
Oh. Buttered
Oh,
Toast
thank you so much, Buttered Toast.
subscribed. Buttered Toast, you are our undoing. Apparently, we're going to be having another
Another hot sauce.
one hot sauce up. Should we show what hot sauces we're doing?
Yeah, I'll bring it over.
We should show the bottles just in case
we
they
should.
want to know.
It's just there's only so many.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Is this it? Here we go. Okay, folks. I just found the ATM or the Bat Computer ATM.
That is
from
clearly-
memory. From
Whoa!
memory. Oh, I got that.
Yeah, no, sorry, I totally forgot.
No. It's okay. It's okay. We're good.
We
So
have
many malfunctions.
we have an alarm.
Our
going off
security
in the
alarm just
Rerez
went off,
studio.
folks.
You
Just
don't
hold
stay
on.
here late very
For a
often.
moment, I thought you were accessing the Batman terminal and you tripped something.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh no, it's my fault as much as anyone else's.
That is the spicy hot sauce bell. We're in for another round.
I was like, let's save to a memory card. And I was like, wait, I didn't plug a memory card in the PlayStation 3.
We're good.
Oh my god.
We're good. Got a virtual memory card.
All right, there we go. Okay, so, folks, I cannot believe I found it. I didn't even. So there it is, right there.
So this proves.
Oh no, that's the Batcave. Hold on. So where?
This proves that no matter how hard you try to forget the games from just bad games that we played and made your life miserable, they're always there, right?
Oh my god.
It's like a scar that healed into some misshapen, malformed mound on your arm. It's just always there.
Very much so.
Just always touching it.
So we were at the museum here, okay? And unless you're at a Bat Computer, let me make this clear so everybody understands the insanity this game is. That's the museum. If you happen to beat the museum, once you're there, you have to know by magic that you go to either the Bat Computer or find your way back to the Bat Cave just by knowledge of it existing. The map that you get while you're in the Batmobile doesn't show you where everything is. I just happened to remember that there was a stupid ATM somewhere at the end of a dumbass street, and there it is. Look, there's a street that just ends, there's nothing there. What's this? Is that a Bat Computer? No, that's the cinema. Do you know what the cinema is? We didn't show this off in the video. If you go to the cinema, that's where Batman's parents died, in the streets of that area. And we didn't show it to you in the video because the game does not require you to go to the cinema. They just built it there just because. There's also a subway station somewhere that does not get used, but it just exists. I forget where it is. Oh boy.
You can see through the things you just mentioned though that they did have very lofty ideas. Like even more
huge
so.
ones.
Like this already feels like a big game because of its open world nature. But you can tell that they wanted to do so much more with this.
There it is, West Side Station. You can go to West Side Station, you can walk in, it's a full level, it's huge, but there's nothing to do because they didn't finish it. You never go to West Side Station. From all the times we played the game, through the multiple takes, we never ever went there for anything because there's nothing to steal at West Side Station. What are they going to do, steal a go-kart? A subway train? Well, you know what I mean? A go-kart at a subway station would have been a really weird thing for it to be there, but
a soiled garbage can, maybe?
soiled
Mr.
garbage
Freeze is
can.
getting away with that poopy garbage can!
Oh, this game is just, it's questionable. Okay, let's go. So we have to go back, and we have to look at the clues that we just accumulated because we don't know where everything's gonna go. So Crown Jewels.
Crown Jewels, it can mean only one thing, Shane.
It means they're going to Crown Jewels.
Yeah, probably. That's
That's probably it. Yeah. So exquisite. So yeah, is that it?
Mr. Freeze took a photo with his friend.
Yeah.
Is that Frosty?
Yeah,
That's Frosty?
Yeah, that's Mr. Frosty.
Yeah.
Or is that just Frosty? Frosty is a character I think you see in the movie, but he's not a main part of the movie.
Yeah,
you see him in the background.
in one scene, I think. I think he might hand something to Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze.
Gold and Wonder, Crown Jewels, World of Rings. Okay, so we know Crown Jewel is likely going to be the next one.
What I love is that that's printed on the other side of the paper. I don't know what Mr. Freeze is reading on the opposite side. I hope it's something, because it seems weird that the words of the thing that he's stealing are on the side that we can read.
Yeah. That's a little strange, isn't it? You know what's really weird to me? The map or the picture of Mr. Freeze is already assembled. I think we just ran into a glitch.
Oh, yeah?
This picture
It's
is
not
supposed to
supposed to
find in two pieces. Can't believe we just found a glitch in the game. This picture, see that little rip there? It's supposed to be in two pieces. So yeah, and Adam's looking at the hot sauce right now that we got.
So this is tier 2?
That's tier 2.
So this is the hot sauce we'll be enjoying in a few seconds. This is called Supernova.
That sounds like it's not that hot.
Smoky Chipotle. Shane, it is 3 out of 5 fires.
Okay, all right, so we're starting it up. Is this the next one now?
Are you ready?
Yeah, okay, let me get out of here.
Again, folks, not to sound like a broken record, but we're doing this. We're eating spicy infused chicken for every 10 patrons that we get on our Patreon page. We have a bunch of Patreon content there for you guys. For every 10 new subscribers, we're gonna eat progressively spicier hot sauce.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Next one. This smells good.
Does it?
It actually does.
It was difficult to get out of the bottle. So
Okay.
that's why it's just gloppy.
I'm going in with my hands.
I want everyone to know producer Robin is not skimping on the hot sauce. That's a lot of hot sauce.
Why?
That's
What if
fine.
it's too
That's
little
fine.
and you
No.
taste it?
What if it's too little? They weren't gonna know. you know what I mean? No, but go to town. Go to town. Okay.
Keep it spicy. We love you guys.
Like, Tristan's keep it frosty, we're keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.
Do you want to put the Patreon thing there so everyone can see? All right,
Anyway,
folks.
to those who have subscribed, both to the YouTube channel and to the Patreon channel, thank you very much. You ready?
Yeah. The rating on this one, what is this again?
This is 3 out of 5 fires, which I assume is painful for our butts.
Yes. Here we go.
So
All right. That tastes good.
if I started bleeding from the mouth right now, what would you do?
Stop. Stop the stream. Thank you.
That's got a bit of a kick.
It's got a kick.
That's got a bit of a kick. I think it's spicier in the first one.
It's smoky.
Yeah, well, it's called smoky chipotle.
Mm.
So.
Tastes like a barbecue. There it is. Okay. I love that Robin is just dumping hot sauce on the thing. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine. When we get to the last dab, if you do that, that's like dangerous. And I'm going to have to eat it.
You'll do your own dab. How about that?
We'll do our own dab. That was spicier than the first one.
Yeah.
But we can do better than that.
We can do better than that. It was tasty though. I like that.
Wasn't that bad? I don't think that's the reaction that people wanted, though.
Oh, the reaction is not going to happen on these ones. The reaction is going to happen when we get to I think it's the next one and the one after. That's when those are the really, really hot ones.
How many levels of sauce do we have?
We've got 6 levels.
We got 4 more?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see us cry like babies and possibly vomit, subscribe to the Rerez Patreon. Head on over.
Oh, no. She's eating it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's eating it from the side because she wanted to share in our pain.
Oh, our producer?
You can't see Robin right now, but Robin is just like us. She's a part of the show. If anything, I don't think Rerez happens without Robin.
No.
She organizes everything. She makes sure everything runs. We're just crazy, insane people making videos left and right. Robin makes it all actually happen.
It's like wrangling kittens every day, and she does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And you guys are just as cuddly.
Just as cuddly as kittens.
We're just as cuddly.
Money
We
goes.
have 45 more patrons.
We have 5 more patrons
We
already?
have 5 more patrons.
Yeah, do you want to?
I'll read them out right now. Hold on.
I think it starts at Ryan Hoskin.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Ryan Huskin, Dottie, Martin Steins. I am Mr. Cheeseball. I am Mr. Cheeseball Productions.
Oh.
That wasn't just a... Do you make cheese balls? Is that how that goes?
We have to talk later.
Yeah,
If that's the
okay.
case.
And also, thank you for Leanne Rankin.
Rankin.
And I think we just got another one on Patreon right
No
now.
way. We are not that close to another hot sauce.
Well, maybe not right now. Okay. Well, we'll see. It'll take a little second to go up,
I'm
but
doing my own check as well. So.
okay. Do the dab.
Do the dab?
We can't. We got the microphones in front of us. So I think.
You know what I think? I think, and I've seen this pop up in the chat a few times already. We'll get back to the game, but can you do My Parents Are Dead Batman for us, please?
Oh, can we get the mask?
Oh yeah.
There's only one way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Should I? Do you want to go to picture-in-picture for this, or should I stay full screen?
We'll just talk to everybody right now. We'll take a second. Okay. Right now, I am surprised that we beat Mr. Freeze and we actually did all that while doing hot sauces and talking at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time we tried to do this? It took us like 3 hours to beat Mr. Freeze the first time.
Yeah. Well, because we didn't know that you could just go and grab the diamond and you wouldn't have to deal with that. We assumed that we had to, I don't know,
only
fight the villain.
If only the next levels were so easy.
Well, in the movie that doesn't happen. You don't save the diamond. Mr. Freeze gets away with the diamond. Mr. Freeze freezes Robin.
And now in this one, that's not going that way. It's
No.
like, yeah, no, just right away. They're figuring it out. They're making it work.
Wouldn't you assume that, like, we've already thwarted Mr. Freeze's, like, mega plan? So, like, Batman's already pretty much won at this point?
Okay, put on the Rerez screen.
Okay. We'll be right back momentarily.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
one
we'll be right back, folks. It's worth it.
And what's the line? My parents are dead. Did that work? See.
Oh.
When he goes to stick it. That's about it. Okay. Was that not loud enough? I don't even know.
Is this new?
Yes, that is new.
True Diamonds,
True Diamonds
has
donated
said,
$1.99.
love your vids. A favorite Sanrio character, by the way. LOL. Oh, maybe a Karopi?
The frog?
Yeah, that's Sanrio, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what is the egg one? Sanrio. The sleeping egg yolk? Is it Sanrio?
Maybe it is.
Definitely, it has that same vibe.
Yeah.
True Diamonds is that who it is? The little egg yolk? Who I'm thinking? For those that don't know what we're talking
It's
about,
the egg yolk with
it's
the
like
butt
a
cheeks.
Japanese, the egg yolk with the butt.
Yeah.
He's
like always
lazy.
sighing or something?
He's lazy. He doesn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Like that's the character.
That's our spirit animal.
Yeah,
that's
if
our
that-
spirit food.
Kiropi?
Karopi?
That would be my pick too. You never get the
Karopi?
You always see Hello Kitty, but you never see the frog enough.
I used to watch Karopi. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, to be honest.
Gudetama. I think that's it.
Gudetama?
Yeah, Gudetama. The egg yolk is Sanrio, but it's not sleeping, it's depressed.
Then it truly is our spirit food. The depressed egg is officially the food of just bad games.
It totally is. No, I didn't know that. I thought that was something else. Oh, jeez.
I give
You
Batman.
mean this whole time I thought he was just sleeping, but he was just depressed?
So that's the thing, Shane. These games have you in such a state that you see the egg and you're like, well, he just looks normal to me. You've been suffering from severe depression
Wow.
for years.
All right. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll get some gaming.
No.
Yeah, we've reached.
We
30.
hit the next one already?
No.
Oh my
We've
God.
had a
Okay.
deluge just in the past, like, while you guys were
Oh,
talking,
no.
We'll give, like,
Okay, I'll read out everyone that I
give
see.
10 minutes. We'll give you 10 minutes, and then I'll bring in the third sauce.
10 minutes, then the third sauce? Okay. So thank you so much, Rapids444, CMS, Ethan LaRochelle.
Ethan La Rochelle.
La Rochelle, Alex Amaya, Cortland Figel, and Dylan. Thank you so much for being patrons. I'm starting to hiccup already from the hot sauces there.
That's a little delayed reaction.
That's delayed, yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm still reeling from the fact that little egg fella's depressed.
I didn't know that. Maybe he needs some hot sauce in his life.
Maybe he does.
A
Maybe
little
he
bit of
needs
hot
to
sauce?
spice it up. You know what would spice up my life, Shane? More Batman and Robin.
Did you want to try it next?
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Oh, we're saved, so
We're
it's
saved?
okay.
Can I just like, okay, this is sort of GTA-esque, a predecessor to what we knew in the PS2
That's right.
generation.
Yep.
Can I just do the whole just run around and destroy things and see what kind of havoc
Go
I
ahead.
can get into?
Yeah, we have the game saved. At this
Awesome.
point, we're cool.
I gotta get used to the controls a little bit.
All right, folks, I am paying attention to the chat now, so don't worry if you want to ask any specific questions.
Shane.
Oh yeah, we're
Stop.
doing. By the way, because I'm not a big fan of chicken wings. I don't like bones in my food. I'm like very specific about that. So we're just eating chicken fingers. It's pretty much the same thing.
No, you can't say that. People are gonna get angry about that.
I've always been confused by that. Why do they call them chicken fingers when chicken don't have fingers?
Why do they even call them fingers? They don't fing.
Adam's turn to suffer. Yeah, that's about right. You see what I
Okay.
did? See, I beat Mr. Freeze and I let him.
You're like,
carry on
I
with
know this part. All right, Adam, finish the game. Okay.
it. If we can try and go to the cinema, but not.
Okay.
Not. I mean, if you.
I wanna get out there. Is there a run button?
A top left. Oh no, you're running now.
I'm running now.
You're engaged. yeah.
Okay. Yes, I am engaged. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. There's the fast forward button right in the
Yes.
top left. Okay.
That's right.
So, my initial instinct is to. Okay, there you go. Usually, I'm used to pressing like triangle or circle to.
Look, folks, I
Get
know
things done.
we bash games a lot because this is a bad game. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. This is a bad game. It's got lots of problems, lots of issues. It's poorly designed. It's poorly implemented. But there is so much going on here. Like, there's just so many details all over the place.
Okay, so Shane, has my map woken up where I am? Am I at West Side
up?
Station?
No. Go up
Yeah.
to the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe go right
Yeah.
and go down. And left. And then up. There, your blinking little thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention earlier. All right.
So West Side Station
Yeah.
is down. So you're gonna take
So
that.
I'm gonna
pink
go
road,
straight. I'm gonna make a right.
And then you're gonna go through a lot of weird stuff. And then West Side Station is right there.
It's here.
So that's.
This?
I think that's the subway. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the subway.
Oh, can I lock onto a thing?
Oh, are you trying to make a waypoint?
Yeah.
What do you think this is? This is Batman and Robin. That's not gonna happen.
What's that?
That's Mr. Freeze is robbing that place because time had been moving on this entire time.
It's just a coincidence that I pressed the X button and that came on at the exact same time.
Yep.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Nope.
Lies.
No.
All right. Let's go find that guy. Let's go find Mr. Freeze.
You might want to reload at this point because I don't know. Well, you know what? Just go.
I'm just gonna go.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to win. Remember? This is what we discovered with this game: is Mr. Freeze can steal everything. You just have to beat him up at the end of the day.
Shane, did I just kill the police?
I think you actually might have killed the police.
I'm sorry.
I love that Batman has guns on here and he just kills everyone.
They're
that's what
rubber
Batman
bullets.
does. They're rubber bullets.
The flames are rubber flames.
Albert O'Neill says, Rerez, can I have a shout out for Brandon and Keegan?
Oh.
Brandon, Keegan! This is a shout out.
Brandon and Keegan. Shout out to you.
The other
Our
comedians. Rerez, I ask this too often, but could you do a Just Bad game on Dark Castle for the Mega Drive? Oh boy, that's been a while. That's
Is a weird Japanese horror
I think it is.
thing?
There was a Dark Castle game on the PC, but I think it was like a weird isometric perspective game where you're like a really old man. It's a strange one. Yeah, I don't remember. Like you're like this old doddering old guy that has like some spells and stuff. It's really weird.
So Shane, am I going towards the arrow? If I want to see something, can I head towards the pink arrow?
Yes.
That's where Mr. Freeze is currently robbing the bank, and I'm obviously not going to get there in time. Is that what's going on?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
Look, folks,
so
it's
weird.
been over a year since we played Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Simon says, Rerez stuff is some of the most entertaining stuff I follow. The rantings about terrible consoles and bad games is already timeless. Well, thank you so much, Simon. We really appreciate that. And Rerez, probably a long shot, but have you heard of My Little Pony? Is that what MLP stands for? Or Major League...
Potatoes.
It's either Major League Potatoes or My Little Pony. I mean, if it's My Little Pony, yeah, I've heard of My Little Pony. I mean, it's been around forever, right? Like, since we were kids, there was always, like, a TV show, right?
I know the theme song was like, My Little Pony, My Little Pony. And that's the only lyric I have.
That's not even, yeah.
That's all I got. So if the Batman mobile, if the Batmobile blows up, I die, right?
Yep, you're dead.
I'm dead
But
right
don't
now?
worry. Don't worry. We have a save.
So wait. So the Batmobile...
Has barely... If you get hit once more, it's game
Well, I'm not
over.
gonna.
Yeah.
That's my tactic.
That's your tactic to not get hit?
See?
I am so nervous for you. There's no way you live through this.
No, I'm fine. Just gonna avoid these obstacles. And
It's gonna be an ice cream truck.
Oh,
It was
a
the police
officer.
They're coming back at you for destroying the other officers.
I guess that makes sense.
And there you go.
You know, you would think that Batman perished in that horrible blaze, but apparently he's in a refrigerator, as are the rest of the team.
This is awful.
Batman and Robin. It's just bad.
It's just bad.
Please take this away from me.
No. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Tonight's broadcast.
I'm trying to think of your
A freeze
other
is coming.
Batman. Oh, can you just go,
Alfred.
Alfred?
Cover games not covered by AVGN first. That's more interesting. Well, we didn't cover Batman and Robin, so I guess we're kind of doing this one.
We try, like, we don't look at other people's content and decide what to do, for our content based on that.
You guys know we're friends with the people that make or with the AVGN and the Cinemassacre crew. It would be they would beat us up if we just tried to do all the games they did. They would actually like hold us down and like in the locker room and beat the crap out of us.
They're
Just,
nice fellas.
It's just
They would
chill.
do. But
No.
still, what we enjoy doing is, for the most part, taking games blindly and playing through them. Maybe we'll hear that this game's bad or that game's terrible, and it'll pique our interest. But then we try to go at it from our own perspective without getting other people's input. The only time that I feel like we need to look into things is like if we're really struggling with an area of a game, and like, yeah, sometimes you can't help but look at a guide.
Oh yeah, for
Because
sure. Yeah.
there are some things that are so absolutely convoluted that you need something.
Yeah. The thing is, with YouTube, it's a community. Everybody makes games. Everybody covers kind of the same games once in a while. The point is, you're trying to find a different perspective on the game. That's really it. Also, my parents are dead! How do I... Oh, did I not load? Oh, crap, I didn't load. Is it weird with this game? You gotta do something kind of nuts, like you have to go to the save game to load? Is that how that works?
Go to the save game to load?
Yeah.
Like go to a kiosk?
I think that's how it works.
I've always wanted to try this on.
That's what Robin always used to tell Batman.
It smells like pain.
Tonight's
Smells like pain and hot sauce. It's in my eyes. Oh no! I love your content. I got the 8-bit Do SF30 ever since I watched that video. Thank you. That 8-bit Do controllers are really good.
Yeah, we have a few of those. I was actually able to get a couple of those and bring them home with me, and they've been awesome.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I've but like no payment or anything like that, folks, because that's not what we do. I've bought their controllers for other reasons. They have good controllers. There's a number of really good devices out there for manufacturers, for third-party controllers. I go 8-bit Do.
Hori.
Hori,
120% Hori, especially if you want weird peripherals that will hopefully last a super long time. I just got recently the Hori drums for oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to say the name of the title.
Tetsunoko?
It's the drum game.
Oh, right. I forget what that one is.
Chat, you'll let me know. I have the RPG and I have the Switch release as well. And dude, playing those Hori drums with those little sticks, awesome. And they can take a beating and they're still in really good condition. I got 2 of them.
I'm trying to remember the controller I've had that lasted me the longest. Oh man, this is gonna rack my brain.
Wildcat? It was a Wildcat?
Oh no, Mad Cats.
Mad Cats.
Mad Cats. Oh,
Mad Cats.
man.
Those were always the ones you'd give to your friend that you
Oh,
didn't
your
really
friend
like.
comes over? Yeah, oh, absolutely. You gave them the garbage controller, and that was the garbage controller. That was the controller you'd be like, but Mom, my friends won't come over if I don't have a controller for them to play on. So you got the Mad Cats controller, and then your friends would never come back again.
That's right.
Oh, I just killed that guy. I straight up.
And then a motorcycle ran over his head. That is Batman and Robin in a nutshell right there.
Around here.
Now, Shane, between the Batman and Robin movie and the Batman Forever film, with Val Kilmer, which do you prefer?
Forever, just because Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey was pretty good.
You really can't go wrong with his performance.
I remember hearing Jim Carrey did an interview where he said that while he was doing that film, he was in a restaurant and Tommy Lee Jones was there as well. And
Yes, I've heard this
have you
story.
heard the story? Shall I continue?
Yeah, please.
Anyway, he was like, "Oh, well, this is wonderful. I'm on production. They just started filming Batman Forever." And he was like, "I'm going to go over and tell him, I love what you do. I appreciate your work." And he went up to Tommy Lee Jones and told him that. And Tommy Lee just blank, straight-faced looked at him and said, "I cannot abide by your stupidity."
No, you're tomfoolery.
Oh, you're tomfoolery?
It was a specific word that you don't hear young people say. It's like he just came at him with like this old man speak, and it's just like, okay, yeah, all right, dude.
What do you do in that situation?
I don't know.
You just melt into the
You turn
floor?
around and become one of the biggest movie stars of all time, is what
Apparently,
you do. Yeah.
Apparently, you go on to star in some of the best serious films.
Yes. One of my favorite movies that Jim Carrey was in is the one where he's on a TV show. The entire
Mr.
time?
Popper's Penguins, was that?
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
I don't think it was Mr. Popper. It was something
Jeez. Yeah, Mr. Popper's Penguins. That's the one.
I don't think it was Mr. Popper. I hope he didn't have a habit. That sounds
Oh,
awful.
Okay, here's the next one, folks.
It is Mr. Popper's Penguins?
Yeah. That's not the movie I'm talking about, is it? Was he on TV in Mr. Popper's Penguins? Truman Show.
Yeah. Mr. Popper's Penguins.
I wasn't talking about him in a penguin. He was. I was saying he was on TV.
I was trying to knock him off
Jeez,
kilter.
I'm going insane here. It's the hot sauce. Anyway,
This
Adam.
is what day-to-day work life is at the Rerez offices. Shane just kind of hangs in there. So the next one we're going to do is Los Calientes. And Shane, have you had this one?
I've had that one before, yes.
Is it spicy?
It is spicy. I don't... the thing is, it's been... Oh, are we having it now? Okay, I guess.
It's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's been 10 minutes. We've hit another 10 subscribers on the Rerez Patreon page. For every 10 subscriber hurdle that we go across, we're going to be doing a progressively spicier sauce on a piece of chicken.
That's right.
And we're doing this one right now. Shane, you look like you have that 1,000-yard stare that we all love.
It's just getting worse, isn't
It's getting too spicy in here, huh?
All right. Here we go.
Yep, she doused it
You
again.
are really
doused it
loading.
again.
Look at that. That's a lot of hot sauce.
Really?
For real? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just gonna die. That's all. That's gonna happen. You ready?
I'm just getting into this.
What Scoville rating? What's the Scoville
the
rating?
I
Scoville?
don't think it says. It's medium. It's like in the middle.
It doesn't say.
Could we get Scovilles later?
I could try.
Okay.
All it
For
says,
the other ones?
All it
Yeah.
says is refrigerate after opening. That's all.
Have we refrigerated this?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get a to Mr. Popper and his penguins?
To Mr. Popper.
To
I
Mis-
don't want to spill it.
to Mr. Popper and his penguins.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, did I overdo it?
I'm okay.
Okay, well, I'll take it.
Okay.
What'd you think about that?
It's hot.
So that's the first one.
Did it hit your
Maybe
throat?
take pause.
Yeah. It's the first one that's made me take pause. With luck, we may stagnate on the subscriber
Okay.
base.
What you're not supposed to do
Uh-huh.
is that's staying in my mouth.
Yeah.
So what you're not supposed to do is drink water.
Do you want some water?
No, because if you drink water, it makes it hotter, right?
What
That's
about
the
coffee?
trick. Every breath I take is just hot right now.
Every breath I take, I'll be missing you.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure all the police fans watching right now are like, "Oh, I get that reference."
Sting always laughs that people play that at his wedding, but it's really about a stalker.
Oh my God, yeah.
4 more patrons till the next one.
4 more patrons to the next one. Okay, folks.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I love it. I love the fact that people are actually subscribing because we have content and we want people.
I'm so nervous that this one isn't going away, and knowing that there's like a couple more up from this one.
I can see
Is there
your
3?
eyes are like shrink wrapped in pepper tears.
Hi. In pepper tears.
Pepper tears.
Okay.
Do you want to remind the folks what we have on Patreon?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk while there's hot sauce going through. Okay. So we've got a thing where you ask us questions, where we watch videos again, and we talk about everything you missed in those videos and things that are behind the scenes.
Okay, so there's
We've got a
Rerez
Rezcast, whereas a podcast, it's like Hot Take.
I'll let you guys do your next dabs.
I can't drink water because if I do, it's gonna get worse, and we have
There's
to
no
talk.
shame in having some milk. Do you want some milk?
No.
Let's-
I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off too.
Milk is the extreme. You only go to milk.
Hey,
babies
Shane.
go to milk.
Babies go to milk.
That's what happens.
I'm not a baby.
No,
Are you a baby?
I'm not a baby. We're gonna make this work. Okay.
Honestly, though, Mr. Popper's Penguins, great film.
Mr.
I'm not a baby.
I've never watched that movie.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Are there actual is it him just dealing with penguins?
Yeah,
What's
there's
the
a bunch
movie
of CG
about?
Penguins, at least the Jim Carrey one.
What do you mean the Jim Carrey one? That was a remake?
Yeah, it was an adaptation. And I'm not okay. What?
Is there a Mr. Popper's Penguins video game?
This is what these people are watching the stream for. Is us talking about Mr. Popper's Penguins?
That was spicy.
First, I'm trying to find.
She's like, she goes, you know what? You know what's funny? I can see her eating the chicken fingers on the side, but I can't see how much hot sauce she's giving herself.
Do the same amount.
You do the same amount?
Okay, Mr. Popper's Penguins is a children's book
I don't
from
trust her.
1938.
Is anyone hearing any of this?
I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Mr. Popper's Penguins
is a
is a
children's
children's
book.
movie from
Was
1978.
it a movie or a book?
Book from 1938.
1938. Was he? It's in the 30s, and I guess he wasn't
So if
busy dealing with anything else.
if it was based on real penguins, those penguins are long since dead.
Those penguins are dead now. Okay.
So I'll switch back.
So here's some more thank yous for people that just became patrons. Odious One, Billy Aubin, Jeff Mace, Alex, and I'm sorry, but I
Oh, no
cannot
way.
pronounce your name. That is Japanese.
Yeah,
sure.
it's in Is that kanji?
That's kanji.
Oh,
yeah.
If you could reach out to us on YouTube, please do. And
But thank you so much.
give you a
We really
shout-out.
appreciate
Thanks,
that.
Thanks
Yeah.
to all you guys. Shall we get back to more game?
More game. Yep. It's hitting the back of the throat. Is what it is. That's what it's doing.
Hopefully we can get over this.
This was a mistake. Okay. Where? Okay, where am I supposed to go if I'm trying to go? Okay, so I have to go up here, take a left, then take another left, and we should be at West Side Station.
You're going to the station?
Yeah.
So, chat, a little known fact, the developers of this title, it was Probe Entertainment. They were, I think, later absorbed by Acclaim, but they did wind up doing, I believe, the Batman Forever, both the arcade games and the console releases of Batman Forever. And those games were notoriously not great either.
Yeah.
I know the Batman Forever arcade PS1 port is actually quite rare. Quite hard to find, but I remember we rented the Batman Forever title for the SNES, my friends and I, as kids, and we could not for the life of us figure out how to grappling hook up. It took us so long to figure that out.
I
and it was
remember.
awful.
I remember it was at. Oh yeah. By the way, you can't open doors. You have to bash them open, like punch them. to
Imagine
pieces.
that you're eating your delicious spicy chicken at home with your family, watching Popper's Penguins as you do, and Batman just bashes down your freaking front door. I don't know.
Yeah.
Says an expletive and just runs away.
Okay, I wasn't in West. I was gonna say West Side Story. Yeah, I meant West Side Station. The cheese. I don't know any of the lyrics to those movies at the moment. So I want everyone to know that this seems like we don't know where we're going, but that's because
You're right.
okay, it's
We
got to be
don't.
around here.
Yeah, we can look at the map and kind of sort of figure it out. You're better at this than I am. I feel like you played through more of Batman and Robin than I did back in the day when we were first getting the Just Bad Games episode.
Yeah.
Right? I remember I was taking a lot of notes and stuff, and you were the one that was crying playing.
Because, okay, here's the problem, folks. You look at this and you're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal because you just go through the doors that you find. In every other building you can't go through. Fact, in this game, if you see a door somewhere, for instance, we're just going to try, I'm going to do this so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. This door here might do it. Let's see if I can punch this.
Tiny door, Shane.
It is a tiny door, actually. That's not it. This door here, maybe? Nope. Once in a while, you'll see doors. And these doors are completely... Oh, here you go. This will be one right here.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
yep.
So, folks, this isn't on the map. You're looking at a building that isn't on the map at all, but look at this. You can walk in, you can go inside.
This is with that dumb window.
No, this isn't
Is
the
it?
same building.
Oh, they all
What
look.
they did,
They all look the same.
There's a bunch of buildings that have a bunch of areas you can go inside.
I see.
But none of them, most of them don't have anything in them, but you can go in them completely and walk around.
Can you break that window and go out?
Let's see if we can.
Because you could do that with the other one, right? But you couldn't jump out with Batgirl, I believe.
I think this one must not go anywhere.
Yeah, some of them you can actually knock down.
Maybe if I go back. No, this one's sealed up from the other side because the building's like locked up against another building.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just how this works. There are doors everywhere. Tons of different doors all over the place that go nowhere, but they're built into some of the buildings. But there are ones you actually have to go into to find things. This one
like
just
clues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one just happened not to have anything there.
Oh, no way.
Cool. Thank you
New
so
Rerez
much.
member.
Actually, I think we saw
what's
a couple
the
of other
Rerez
people
member's
there,
name?
too.
Robert Oliver. Thank you for becoming a member on
Thank you
YouTube.
so much, Robert. I think there might be...
Does that count towards a hot sauce?
I mean, geez, why not? I
Chat,
think so.
does that count towards a hot sauce?
It's a membership.
Yeah, okay. How close are we?
If you don't count Rerez,
Three more patrons. 2 more patrons to the next level of spicy hot sauce to eat.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm nervous.
Uh-huh.
and it might be milder.
Number 4 was milder?
It's only coming out like 10 flames, 10,000 above 50,000 units. It seems like it, so it might be like a little before the rainbow.
Okay.
It's also made of carbon arrows, which last time took me out. So,
I'm being told, we're being told that the next hot sauce might not be that spicy, but it may also kick us in the butts unexpectedly. So we'll just have to wait and see. Apparently, if we get 2 more subscribers on the Rerez Patreon page, we'll be enjoying.
We just got another member on YouTube.
No! No!
It's hard to think already, and we're gonna get hotter than this. Jeez. No matter what happens,
Yeah.
the next one, like the last one, is going to be 2 million Scovilles. Like, I can't stress that enough. That's hot, folks.
So that was Kasara Leak became a member on YouTube. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Thank you.
Where's Mindjack on your list of priorities? I know we're going to be looking at Mindjack eventually. We're going to be talking about it. I don't know if we're going to cover the game because we have to take a look at how it competes against other games. So for those you don't know, to my knowledge, Mindjack is a Deus Ex game, but then they just basically pulled it away from being a final Deus Ex game. So it's a game that kind of takes place in the same universe, but it doesn't, and it's just rebranded in a weird way.
Was it originally developed by the same developers, or was it
something like that? Yeah, it's a little weird. Oh, Blade Blur! Thank you so much, Blade Blur.
Oh, I haven't seen Blade Blur in a really long time. Yeah, thank you so much for the donation. Nice to see you.
I don't think that was the. I went into the building, but it didn't actually have much in it.
Was that the West Side Story?
Yes,
was that
the West Side Story.
The station?
The station. Oh, the graveyards, right. Forgot about the graveyards. That's where the zombies are.
Wait, aren't those the zombies that you don't actually have to interact with?
Yeah, they're just in the game.
You just have zombies.
There's just random zombies in the game. But
there's so much more to this game. I wish that the developers could have fleshed out like their exact sort of ideas. I almost feel like they would have included the time mechanics if they had it their way and were able to actually flesh this thing out. But it seems like it was such an undertaking.
Look at this batch of streets here.
Yeah.
Okay? This batch of streets is only accessible from this point here. But once you're in there, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's nothing there.
There's no single location on the map.
There's no single location. There's nothing to do in there. They are just there. But there are hidden buildings all over the place that have weird stuff inside of them that are just unfinished. But they left them into the code of the game. So for us to get to a graveyard, we have to take the Batmobile up here, go all the way down. Before we get to the Bat Computer console, we take a right, then take another one. Let's see if we can get there. I don't think we're going to be able to make it because I think we're going to die, but let's see. We'll go this way.
So is the spice still lingering for you? Because I still got a little.
No, it's still there. It hasn't gone away. I thought it was supposed to go away after a little bit.
I think it clings to the mucous membranes.
It's in my snot.
Yeah, I think it's in my snot.
It's in my lungs. I can just I breathe hot right now. Oh, is that the
Oh
spice?
no, we just got. Oh, okay. We have a message from Amen.
Oh,
for 14 months. Thank you for your hard work, fellas. See you around. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Okay, going through here. Oh, the Batmobile is done for.
So you're heading to the graveyard?
I'm trying to head to the graveyard, yeah. But I think after this, if the Batmobile blows up, we're just gonna reload and we're gonna go to the Crown Jewels.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a clue. Oh!
So, I forget. Is there a way to regain health in the Batmobile? Do you get it from,
Yes,
like,
you have to
enemies?
find health on the sides of the roads, but they're not always there. They come out at random certain points.
Oh, so there's no way of having an expectation of getting more health.
No, it doesn't work that way. If you knew where it was going to be.
I'll be back in like 5 or so minutes with the fourth sauce.
Oh, the
The
fourth
sauce is coming?
In this universe, there's only one absolute.
Are you serious?
Everything freezes.
No,
No,
we'll
keep
go.
it coming.
We'll go. Thank you so much.
14 months, they subscribe for 14 months,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, they subscribed for 14 months. Oh my gosh.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Is it?
So pledged. We got another pledge on Patreon by Delton Chevmatic. Thank you so much, Delton. And we got another one from Drew Brainbridge. Thank you so much, Drew. Okay.
We're one step closer to another horrible hot sauce. Thank you for
Oh
that.
shoot! It went to the demo.
Oops.
Okay, got a demo.
But yeah, I'll be a few minutes. And
Sure.
I'll be back.
In this universe,
We're avoiding milk.
There's only
Yeah,
one
we're avoiding milk for the
absolute
time being. We're going to see how far we can get into
everything.
this.
We have ice cream for the last one if we need it, but I'm gonna try my best to last as long as I can without it.
So, I've heard of Pepper X before, and I think I've seen people eat it before. That's when they that's when they,
It's a hybrid between two of the hottest peppers in the world, and
Yeah.
it's like this very specific one.
yeah.
It looks crazy if you were to see like a picture of it, but yeah, that's
Like it looks like something you shouldn't be putting in your mouth.
yeah. It looks like it looks toxic. It looks like it wants to hurt you. It's one of those things. What just happened?
Are you having
Oh,
problems?
I'm going to the wrong memory card
Ah.
slot. For a second, I was like, oh, where's my memory? Where's my save file? Oh, Kyler just sent in a message. Long time viewer here. Thanks for the content,
Brothermans.
Brothermans. Ah, I couldn't read. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And we got a new member. Jameson Wiley's a new member on YouTube. YouTube member.
Yeah, thank you so much for becoming a member. I guess that counts towards our Patreon echelons. Our Patreon's barriers to spiciness. Like, trust me, my English is not going to get much better the longer we play these awful games and eat these awful sauces.
Okay, Crown Jewels. We're going to Crown Jewels. I assume that's where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
So
This is where the clues have led the greatest detective. Because that's where Mr. Freeze is going next, right?
that's where I would assume he's going next. Yeah.
Because he was reading the paper that had Crown Jewels on the opposite side of it, right?
Yeah.
Crafty villains they are.
Yeah, they're oh, there's a graveyard up here too. Oh yeah, it's by Arkham Asylum. Okay, you know what? Not this time. We're gonna go to Crown Jewels first.
Yeah, and then we'll go to the graveyard thereafter.
Yeah. Where's Crown Jewels? This is weird. Where's Crown Jewels? It can't be that far away. How far do they expect you to drive? Are you?
Is it
No
on,
way. That's so far away.
It's on the opposite side of the map.
How am I supposed to get there? That's...
Can we like take a picture of the map? Hold on, maybe I can pull up the map.
I think if I can record the spot in place.
Will it add the little pink arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think that's it.
Block. Okay. So that will at least show me the general direction we have to go. It doesn't help that much.
Well,
But-
that's the thing. The map that we're shown in the bottom right-hand side of the screen in a moment, it's so vague that some streets seem like they're right there, like to your right or left, and there's nothing. There's just buildings.
Yeah. Is this a new episode of the Best Ever series? Yeah. That's what this is.
From Austin. Oh, this is a trip down memory lane for us. Just bad games. I watched this episode again for the first time in a super long time, just today. And I couldn't believe, first of all, how difficult the freaking game was. I didn't remember just how convoluted everything that you had to do was. But just how hard it is.
Once we beat it, we just walked away. We there was no reason for us to like think about it anymore because after we had done it, that was it.
So there are some undertakings that you have in life where like your mom forgets to pick you up from school and you got to walk home for 17 miles. Thanks, Mom. But you know, there's hardships in life where you're like, that was really tough. I don't have to do that from day to day. I'll remember that forever. This game is one of those things where like I don't remember the nuances of the game, but the pain of, and you were the one playing most of it, but the
I
pain
played
of
a lot.
sitting here and methodically taking freaking notes.
Yeah. That was
It's instilled in me
It was knowing. See, the problem is, even if you're just sharing this pain with someone and just watching them play it and trying to make sense of it, it's the knowledge that you have to be sitting there and actively paying attention to this game. Because like screwing up in this game throws you back for hours.
It could be. Yeah, you could be thrown back to a previous save that was way ahead of what you had previously done. I want to tell our viewers about something that I feel like we both experience after playing horrible games like this for a few hours. And sometimes we have to play these games for like 8-hour periods or so, like for most of our work day. You get this zombified head state after a while. And like fighting through that is one of the hardest things because some of the gameplay is so brain dead, so monotonous, like driving through these streets, right? That you just wind up with this brain fog. And you're like, I think this is funny. I think we should take notes on this. I think we should remember that there's stupid clues here or whatever. And like, you have to fight through that. That's just another barrier to actually making one of these videos.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Oh, I know. Okay.
No, you
do it. You do it. It's fine.
Our producer's saying that she doesn't want to put the sauce on it, but I think at this point, what are we? We're 4 sauces deep?
4 sauces deep.
We're 4 sauces deep.
You're doing it.
They should continue to do the sauce.
It's fine. Give us more than we can ever consume.
Is this sauce number 5?
This is sauce number 4.
This is sauce number 4. Great.
Sauce number 4. Picked up a power sauce.
Oh my gosh. I think I see smoke coming off it, Shane. She's pouring it. I just saw some extra accidentally dribble on.
Good.
The chicken started moving.
It's coming back to life. I'm finding the health, but I gotta. Oh, there you go. I had to activate the health. Okay, I'll
Okay.
pause now.
Okay. So
Once you find the healing item for the car,
Yeah.
you have to activate it. Because if you don't activate it,
The game assumes, nah, you probably don't need this yet.
Yep.
You always need it.
You always need it. Okay. Thank you so much, Justin, for the donation. And here we go. Okay.
All right. Here we are.
Ready?
it might not be so bad.
What are we eating to this time?
Surviving.
To anyone wondering what's happening, we're eating spicy coated chicken for every 10 subscribers we get to the Rerez Patreon. A lot of content there.
Okay, Robin?
Yes.
Give me that.
We're doing more?
I'm going to do a little bit more.
Then do more on mine.
Just so people can... So they realize that we're not kidding
We're
around.
not fooling.
Whoa. Okay. There we go.
Is this a mistake?
This is probably a mistake.
All right.
I just got it on my fingers. I don't think that's what I'm supposed...
Okay. First thing you do, wash it out using your eyes.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Using your eye juice.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
So how is it? I haven't had mine yet. I don't know if you're gonna do that.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the sauce before this, spicier.
I think so.
Which one was this? Did we show the camera which
Yeah,
one this
no,
was?
we didn't. It's blueberry habanero.
Oh, okay.
It says it's hotter.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It was
Is it one of those
difficult-
delayed things?
It could
was
be.
difficult to find hard numbers. So if anything, this was like the calm before the storm.
The calm before the storm. I don't
So
like
this
that.
is Heartbeat Hot Sauce Blueberry Habanero. This is not an ad by any means, but if you guys want to look these things up, you can.
Doesn't taste
The
bad.
flavor's all right.
It's nice.
I like the blueberry. That's all right. It's not bad.
You know, I was
This
silent.
would be next.
Dave's insanity sauce. Is
Okay,
next.
so this is where things are really getting crazy. So we only have 2 more tiers to reach.
Yeah.
So that's only like 20 more
Yeah.
people.
20 more.
So it's the heat sauce on here isn't measured in Scoville. It's measured in insane.
Okay.
It just says insane.
So
So what does that mean?
Yeah, it's a thermometer that's completely filled up.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, folks, we're basically we're if you just tuned in, we're eating hot sauces based off of how many people are becoming members of our Patreon.
We're doing a push because we have new content on there. Ask Rerez.
We have
Rewatch, which is a show where we watch old episodes of Rerez and kind of do like our own sort of dubbed in, like a director's commentary track, which is cool. Ask Rerez. You can ask questions to us, and we'll give you a video answering those questions. And we also have the Rezcast podcast.
Yes.
If you liked Hot Take, we're basically taking all the great news stuff from the week, condensing it, and in some ways filling it in even more. And we're doing that weekly.
That's right. And folks, don't worry if you don't want to pay on anything on Patreon. The podcast is free. It's just hosted on Patreon. That's where it is. If you want to download it onto your phone, that's when you have to pay something extra.
Yeah. Then you can have access to your RSS feed.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. We're old. We don't know how this works.
But
our
Patreon feed and all that stuff, it's not expensive. We only made one tier and it's $1.
Yep.
We didn't want to charge anybody too much. We just really wanted to put a lot of stuff on there and. Basically, it costs money to host things, so that's why we did that.
Yeah,
that's it.
We don't like to advertise in any other way. We don't do this too often. We figured we just do this to kind of celebrate and kind of let people know that we're doing stuff out there because we have a bunch of new content there to be watched.
Okay, so BLCP. I'm the person in Japan who joined the Patreon.
Oh, awesome.
I love your stuff, especially Just Bad Games. Look forward to seeing more great content. Well, thank you so much for being a patron.
Totally. Thank you very much.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, it's blueberry. The hot sauce we just had was blueberry. It was warm, but Los Calientes was definitely warmer.
Yeah, I'm about to go try it. Yes or no, is it easy to add someone as a mod in YouTube chat?
Easy.
Okay, because someone in their Discord has requested it, and I tried to do it on my own, and I don't know how to do it.
So, who are they?
Not really here.
Oh, of course.
No, I knew it'd be no problem, just the technical problems and knowing what to do. And I didn't want to...
There you go. Not really here is now mod.
Oh, good. Perfect.
You just do it on the chat. Okay.
All right, we got ourselves another mod.
All right.
Ready for more game?
More game.
Okay, let's do this.
You might have had the blueberry one, Jiggly Saint. Yeah, it's not bad. I could drink a spoon of that. I think I'd be okay.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. The blueberry was nice. But back to the game and back to Just Bad Games. Do you think we should tell our audience what game is going to be released on Just Bad Games tomorrow? Or
I think we should.
In the next couple of days or so?
Let's talk about this because you know what? I'd like to know if everybody knows what the show is or the game is that we're going to be covering.
Well, let me grab, and then maybe we can do a little hint system.
Oh no! Let's do 20 questions. Let's see if they can actually guess what it is.
We'll drop hints.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is the easiest way. We'll drop hints, and then I'll be watching chat. If chat can come up with the game, then I'll reveal it.
Okay.
Does that sound cool?
That sounds cool.
All right. So I'll start, and we'll each give a nugget. And
Animaniacs.
if you're too busy, you don't have to give a nugget.
Okay.
First thing.
Oh. But how do I get there if the car's... No! No! This is exactly what it is. This is what happened last time. Oh, you stupid game. Oh, I hate you. I gotta go that way. Oh, Okay. So, folks, for those of you that don't know, I'm now right here. I have to get through here to go to Crown Jewels. But they've blocked off this street, so I have to go back and go down here. Oh my god, I hate this game. Why did they think that was a good idea? All right. Okay.
So, we had a little reprieve there.
Oh, we gotta...
Yesterday was Plucky's Big Adventure's 20th anniversary. Did you know that?
Someone told me that. Yes, I did know that.
Thank you, Sephiroth Scout. I'm going to get back to the game we're going to be covering tomorrow on Just Bad Games. Hopefully, Chad hasn't seen this yet. So, first things first, this was released on the PlayStation 1 in 1998, same year as Batman and Robin. This is the next game you're going to see on Just Bad Games. This is based on a television property. Okay? That's all I'm going to give you for now. I want you to guess in chat. PS1, 1998, based on a television property. Shane, do you know what it is?
Of course I know what it is. Why would I not know what it is? Oh yeah, and everybody, you're welcome to join our Discord community. Yeah,
Really, anyone.
people that join the Patreon will immediately get a link to it. You get a specific community role. But if you want to go to Discord anyway, it's discord.gg/Rerez. That will take you straight there, and you can become a member of our fun, happy time Patreon.
Whoa, 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 whoa. May I
Discord.
interrupt you, Shane?
Yeah,
Someone just said the name of the game.
for real.
For real. Someone already found out what the next Just Bad Games episode is going to be.
Wow, that was quick.
Maybe they saw it when I grabbed it.
I don't know.
Because you can see. You can see what I'm doing.
I think I told our patrons this.
You told our patrons?
Yeah. So the
So Adam's here going, let's make it a game.
I'm just making a big old jerk of myself.
Well, no, maybe more people are
Yeah,
watching this.
that's true. That's true. Okay. So,
If that person, if that
yeah. Okay. You won't.
The camera moved again.
It's my hands. So if you knew because you found out by any other means, it's fine. You get a half star. Maybe you already have
They
this
got a
information.
star because they knew what the answer was?
A half.
That's not fair.
A half star if they knew about it because we already let some of our patrons know what the next game would be. That's the thing.
You join Patreon.
You join
get to
join
find out what the
Patreon.
game is
You can-
for.
that's why you need to join Patreon. You get all the inside information from Rerez. Anyway, long story short, I'm just making a jerk of myself. Long story short, it's Reboot. We just finished the episode on Reboot, and it is a terrible, terrible game. A lot of fun making the episode, and we're really, really looking forward to sharing that with everyone very soon.
Yeah, folks, it is a game unlike any other that we've played. We've played some really bad games before, but this one, it's not the Batman property. You know what I mean? It's Reboot. Adam and I grew up watching Reboot. We really like the show,
That's right.
but it is not what you think it is. This game is very, very, very different. Oh, I thought Batman died for a sec there. He just got smoked by somebody's car.
10 more patrons.
We have three
Oh,
more
three more
patrons?
patrons?
How close are we to the next tier?
7 more until Dave's insanity.
7 more until the second spiciest sauce that we have, the spiciest being the Pepper X sauce.
Okay, we made it to Crown Jewels. I probably should have saved here.
Oh, we got another one?
Oh, wow. You guys just really want us to hurt.
Very generous.
You guys really want to make our lives a lot of fun.
Yep, that's why we're doing this, because it's fun.
Okay.
We're almost getting to 50 Patreon subscribers. That is insane.
Jeez. I was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be here for like days and days and days.
I thought we'd just have like one sauce and be like, well, thanks, guys. We had dinner.
That's pretty much
We
it.
had dinner and we played Batman and Robin again.
There's a clue hidden somewhere nearby.
Batman
Says
can
Batman.
feel it in his bat loins. There's a clue somewhere nearby.
I can feel it in my bat pants.
I just gotta follow my utility belt.
I just laid down a bomb for no reason.
Looks like you laid down a bomb.
All right.
Adam, you specifically were talking about the malaise, the zombification of playing these games. Do you have, do you have a visceral reaction to games that you have a memory of having played? Like, do you get taken back to like a year and a half ago of the specific pain of playing Batman and Robin and watching Batman and Robin?
So, if you didn't hear our producers asking if we have sort of acid flashbacks of the bad games that we played, is probably the best way to put it, eh? Like these horrific, like you see the disc on the shelf, or you start playing a title, and then you immediately feel the pain that you felt while you were playing it. And absolutely, like we were talking about before, yeah, like just playing through the museum level. Like the first time we were playing this to play Just Bad Games, I had that for when I rented it as a kid.
So it's double for
Yeah, so we're in so many layers deep to like the acid flashback that is this just bad game. But with the other ones too. When I see a copy of Chicken Shoot when I'm out, like perusing like a used game store, like I'll start to get chills or like start shaking, and then you know one of the workers there will be like, "Sir, you can't be vibrating near our used game section. You're scaring away the other customers."
Those are the words they use.
You gotta
can't
get
be
away.
vibrating
You
near
can't
all
be
this stuff.
vibrating near Chicken Shoot. Get out of the store, sir. Yeah, the acid flashbacks, they're strong, man. The working with Rerez has been the most fruitful and painful experience of my life, but I wouldn't change it for anything.
I agree.
Desperately trying.
And this is the zombified state we were referring to earlier. Hey Shane, you picked up a gadget.
Picked up a bad gadget. There's a clue hidden in a secret next to you.
Do we have another Patreon subscriber?
Few more.
A few
Oh, wow.
more.
We're now at 47. We're now at 47.
What is the point of this secret? So you go up here,
Uh-huh.
and then you go down this,
Uh-huh.
and then you're back in the room you were just in. And it says there's a clue hidden in a secret next to you. Well, it wasn't a secret. It was just
It was an elevator.
it was an elevator. Okay, do I?
We hit it?
Well, not quite, but it's close, right?
Oh, no.
Okay.
So-
Preemptive.
We've been informed from our producer that these last two hot sauces are they're a few tiers above what we've come to expect from what we've done so far. For every 10 Patreon subscribers we've been eating spicy hot sauce, only one or two of them have phased us a little bit so far.
So far,
But I heard the last two are really
the
bad.
last two are supposed to be.
The last one's
stupid.
Pepper X, and I don't know if I'll be coming into work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that one too. So I just got through. Now I know how to.
We just got a donation from Justin, who says, "Can I recommend Fallout Brotherhood of Steel for just bad games?" Shane knows a bit about Brotherhood of Steel. Do you want to tell him?
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, there's a Fallout game that was released specifically for consoles, where they removed the notable Nuka-Cola and they put in Balls Garuna, like the actual drink, because that was the best thing they could come up with. That was the only sponsorship deal they could get. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here, and I just don't know. Is he in the
So,
box or?
Yeah,
there we
is
go.
it canonical that Batman clips through cargo boxes, or?
Why not?
Yeah.
I would make it canonical.
So, okay, getting real serious. I don't know if anyone's ever asked you this before, Shane.
Go for it.
Batman Dark Tomorrow or Batman and Robin, which is worse?
Batman and Robin is without a doubt the worst game. If I had to pick between the two, that's the one I'd go with. It is the one that has Batman and Robin. Just you can't play it unless you knew what you were doing to an extent.
Right.
Like we've beaten it, so we know what we have to do. But I don't think anyone else.
Look at how we're doing now, though, right? Like we've already beaten. We know,
That's
know,
true.
how to play this game, and it's still like how to get through this section of the game is fleeting. But yeah, at least with Dark Tomorrow, it was fairly straightforward.
Oh,
there
crap,
there
I
were a
left.
couple little paths here or there that you could branch off onto, but with Dark Tomorrow, it was pretty well a straight shot.
Yeah.
It was just terrible.
It was bad
moving,
controls. It
yeah,
was
moving
everything.
through that straight shot, the platforming, jumping, and that. Well, your freaking grappling hook in Dark Tomorrow was terrible.
Yeah, because it didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get back in there. You get turned around so easily in that place that you don't know where you're supposed to go. So the bad guys were in there already, which tells me this is the place that they're going to be hitting up next, but I don't
really?
know where to go next.
That's what clued you in?
That's what clued me
Because
in.
the bad guys are there.
Because the bad guys were there. Oh, man. I think Hot Sauce and Batman and Robin was the worst idea we could have had. It's just, it's like, it's mentally taxing.
Yeah.
It's like, do you physically feel okay? Well, no,
No.
because you're playing Batman and Robin. Does your tummy feel okay? No, my tum feels terrible because I'm playing Batman and Robin.
Not only are we confuddled by Batman clipping through walls and boxes, but now we also have a sore tum tum.
What are you doing? Why are you? He can't open doors. He's such a waste. Maybe I have to wait.
You think the door's gonna
Oh,
open
you know
after
what?
a certain
Okay.
amount of time?
Yeah, okay. So what we have to do is we have to go to the timer and advance the time. Okay, it's happened. There. Yes, you have to wait for the alarm to go off. Okay, now I should be able to go through
You have
this
to
door.
wait for the place to be robbed
Yeah.
in order to protect it from being robbed.
That's right.
Batman and Robin, folks.
I like how the enemies just shatter to glass. Okay, do we have to go into the center? How did the bad guys know that the center console went down like that?
Well, they've been scoping the place, Shane.
Are they just coming? Is there a glitch? Why are there so many coming out? Uh-oh. No! Batman, no!
Oh, is he
have to
dabbing? Is he
reload.
dabbing?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this game is just... So now what we have to do, and this, just so you can see, this is the problem with the game. Now Batman, or now you have to reload if you even knew to save at the beginning, and likely you didn't, because there are no lives. Or continues. You have to reload from the last place you saved and drive all the way back to the place we just were and do everything again in that specific order.
So basically, you just lost the last 20 minutes of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how this works. That's this game. That's this game. That is, like, I get it. I've always heard that, you know, developers never intend to make a bad game, right? And I understand that. They don't always intend to make a bad game. But then when you play something like this and you're like, why did you not stop? Why did you keep thinking you had to keep going and going and going? That's what gets me about these games. Drew Brainbridge just donated $5. I used to work at Micro Center and we sell balls there. And when you ring a bottle up on the receipt, it says ball sack. And I never have laughed more. That's hilarious. Okay, I think we have more patrons.
Oh, no.
Let me just check.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a shout out, so.
Oh, wow. There actually is a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry to anyone we miss. I'm keeping
Okay.
track of so many other things. The names of who we've shouted out has eluded me.
So we're
Okay,
probably
so-
pretty close to the next.
If you want to do
the next tier.
the whole tier, go down to Stonebreak.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so
Stonebreaker 639
We got a
is the
bunch of
first
new-
this tier.
A bunch of new subscribers.
So thank you so much, Stonebreaker639. Thank you. Oh, new YouTube member. Okay, so that adds up. Thank you so much, DP with Christ. Thank you so much, Joe Bell. Thank you, Jared Correa. Thank you so much, Dan Michael. Thank you so much,
Uriah Jackson.
Uriah Jackson. Thank you so much, Couch Blanket. Couch blankets are very comfy. And
Yes,
thank
they
you
are.
so much, Chris. Yeah, that is a whole bunch of a lot of people. And folks,
Yeah.
really hope you stay tuned for Friday because we're gonna have our Rezcast again, which
Yeah.
is gonna be great.
So yeah, if you.
Tristan of Glass Reflection.
Oh, that's true.
That's right. Tristan's gonna
Yeah.
be on that too.
So
yeah.
if you are subscribing to the Rerez Patreon page, we're going to be doing the Rezcast this Friday with Glass Reflections Tristan. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. There's a lot of news this week, by the way. If you're, if you're,
tomorrow there's gonna be a whole Nintendo thing.
there's gonna be a
going on, right?
huge Nintendo Direct, and we're gonna be talking about a lot of it. That's probably gonna be our biggest topic
Yeah.
on Friday, unless something else happens. But there's already been a lot of great news this week that we're really looking forward to getting into. So if you subscribe to the Rerez Patreon page, you can get the podcast directly within your RSS feed, and there's a bunch of other content as well. Have we reached the next tier?
If you count a YouTube member, yes. If we aren't counting a YouTube member, no.
So folks, should we count the YouTube member?
I think we should count
Yeah,
YouTube
I
members. Okay, we're gonna be eating another extremely spicy hot sauce, and I'm
This
really
is Dave's insanity, right?
yeah. I'm like I just burped a little there. I'm really like freaking out because
This one you guys are gonna do. This one you will sauce
We're gonna sauce our own chicken. I'm saucing as much as you're saucing.
I know. Well, I think we have to. Yeah. Oh, did it do thing again? I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I think it's when I do my thing. My hand. Is that it?
Click the tap to unlock again, just in case.
We got a donation from Carmelo Modica.
Oh.
Says, love your worst videos. Sure, there's many more you can do. So.
Oh yeah. So we'll say that we. Yeah. Well.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're still gonna keep that a secret, but we've already filmed it. We're in the editing process for it right now. And it is probably going to be somewhere in the ballpark of half an hour long. Like it's a pretty long episode, but it's really fun. I think you guys are going to really like what we did with this one. We spent a lot of time working on it.
The script is amazing.
Yeah,
it's really good. We worked in some cool stuff. We got another donation from Leonardo Marino, I think. Hi Adam, hi Shane, greetings from Brazil. Will we get it's just bad of big rigs someday? And that's a request we get pretty often, big rigs.
Leonardo, obrigado. I think I said that wrong. Yeah, Portuguese.
Oh, is it?
Trying to say that properly. I probably said it wrong. Leonardo, if I said thank you wrong, then let me know. I think I said it right, but yeah. New member Daniel Mether, and we just got another message from Kelia O'Hara.
So from Kelly O'Hara, sorry if we're not pronouncing it right. In Batman meme voice, Batman got to steal diamond to prevent theft of diamond. Batman greatest detective, which makes Batman greatest thief. Alfred.
I think I don't know if Batman is a good hero. He seems to be the only one that has significantly dangerous problems with his.
Like, this game in particular goes out of its way to make Batman kind of a jerk and kind of inept at what he does.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you are waiting in a space for it to be invaded by robbers, possibly have things broken, brawls break out. That seems like a big misnomer in helping the public situation.
Yeah. Sorry, I can see the hot sauce from the side there. So.
Our producer's wearing a hazmat suit and has
not
tongs.
at the microphone though, so it doesn't. Oh, sure, okay. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Okay.
Are we doing this?
Yeah. Okay,
we're doing this.
We're doing this now. Oh.
Okay.
So this
we're getting a spicy transition.
Okay, so this is Dave's Insanity.
Yeah. We got to say thanks to everyone so far.
Thanks everybody.
Getting us to this tier. We're happy and sad at the same time. This is supposed to be very, very hot.
Dave's Insanity sauce.
On a scale of 1 to insanity, it is insanity.
Oh my God.
I think it might have used to be
Blair's
Hot Ones number 10, if not number 10, number 9.
No.
I first heard of it on Hot Ones for sure, though.
Oh.
Okay, so it's a little runny.
It's a little runny.
The cold ones were thick, and the hot ones are super runny. It's counterintuitive.
Okay.
Is that too much? I really don't know.
I can even get you milk if you need it.
Okay, did I do the same as you?
Yeah, you did about the same as me.
Did you see the $5 donation for someone requesting
Yes.
a Batman meme voice? Did I miss
Oh,
that?
sorry, they requested a Batman meme voice?
Did we already?
I don't know. I was.
Batman gotta steal diamond to prevent theft of diamond. Batman greatest detective, which makes Batman greatest thief. Alfred. Okay. All right.
Okay, thanks everyone.
This is good. This is stupid. This one's stupid.
Yeah, the other ones weren't so bad.
I don't want to get this
one was
anywhere
bad.
else. We're just gonna eat this strip. So
Yeah.
good. Ready? All right. That hurts.
I'm gonna start hiccuping.
That's hot. That's really hot.
There's no faking that.
Get the milk. Get the milk.
No! No!
Oh.
Oh, don't touch your eyes.
Did you use your eyes?
I almost did. Batman and Robin still worse.
Yep.
I think I'm crying.
I'm surprised that the milk wasn't close by.
Yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet.
You okay?
I think I'm okay, buddy.
Robin. Faster. Faster with the milk. Anybody have any questions?
I have a question.
Milk is for men.
Shane, I have a question.
Yep.
Why?
Why? Yeah. I don't know why. That is.
Wow. You want milk?
I can feel it.
Did you take it too? You okay?
Yeah, I think my face is exploding. My tongue's on fire.
No milk. No milk.
Oh, I had to drink. We gotta talk.
I can talk.
My tongue. No one else's tongue is on fire.
My tongue's.
Oh my god. Oh, it hurts.
It feels like my eyes are bleeding. Feels like I'm pooping out of my face.
Okay, maybe we get out the ice cream then. This
Feels
might have
like-
been. This
feels
might have
like-
been a bit too much.
Feels like
Once the initial hot was
feels
there,
like there's angry bees in my face, just stinging at full throttle.
it's hot.
It feels like someone put the what's the freaking bad motorcycle game?
Oh, Ride to Hell Retribution.
It's like someone stuffed. They sharpened the Ride to Hell Retribution disc, and like made it jagged like a saw blade and stuffed it in my face.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. My entire mouth, every bit of it, it hurts. It actually hurts. But I think that once I got past that, just drank a little bit of milk, I'm cool. But if you didn't drink milk, how could you do that? How could you handle that kind of heat? My entire mouth is salivating. It is hot. Like, that is really hot. This wasn't fair. This wasn't a slight incline. It just went to hot. It just went from, okay, that's pretty warm, to right?
In all like seriousness, it feels like, you know when you eat hot pizza and some of the cheese scalds and burns the top of your mouth?
Yeah.
It feels like I have that right now.
Yeah,
And,
that's exactly what it
we
feels
didn't
like.
eat a physically hot item.
I'm going to wait until the next.
For me.
That's for you. You okay?
We got a donation from Alex Mitchell. It may be hot, but how's it taste?
Awful.
You couldn't taste it. It was just
It
heat.
tastes like poison.
And it tastes like poison.
It tastes like battery acid dipped in the worst game we've ever played's
It tastes like
vomit.
battery acid. Yeah, it tastes like battery acid. That's what it tastes like. It has no flavor. The other ones had flavor. That one doesn't have flavor.
Oh man, did we tell them what that we showed?
Yeah, that was Dave's insanity.
I'm gonna be honest, chat. The last 3 minutes have been a blur.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Girl,
happened.
take your plate.
Thank you.
Oh my god, my tongue is on fire.
So that's not the last. That's not the last
not the
tier.
last one. That's
There's
not
one
the
more
last
tier.
one.
There's one more tier.
Yeah, it's just fire. It's just fire. That's all that is. It's okay. I can deal with heat, I think, pretty well. This one wasn't heat. It's just acid flavor. Like it's like a instant burning flavor right away. And I think because of how liquidy that sauce is, we poured way too much.
Yeah.
It just went from 0 to 100. Like right away, I was like, oh wow, that's warm. Wow, that's warm. Oh, that's pretty hot. Okay, it can't get hotter than that. It's still getting hotter. And that's not as hot as what we're about to have. What we're about to have is twice as hot as that.
We
I
started
guess.
hiccuping within 10 seconds of eating that.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty quick.
All right.
I
Our producer definitely did take some.
Yeah,
and
our producer's kind of we're a little frazzled right now because everyone's reeling. We may have hit the last echelon or the last tier already. Again,
New patron.
we got a new patron.
Yeah.
I might start swearing.
I don't know what's gonna do to my stomach, but my tongue is still on fire.
So we have to get to 60 patrons on the Rerez Patreon page, or we get patrons on YouTube, and they count towards 60.
I might stop counting those. But yeah,
This all counts towards 60. How close are we to 60?
we're at 51.
We're at
Okay.
50. We're at 51. If we get to 60, either YouTube subscribers, not subscribers, YouTube. What was it called when they do the YouTube thing?
Oh, membership. You did
Membership.
Yeah.
If we get to a combined 60 through YouTube membership or Patreon supporter, we'll do the last one.
Yeah.
The last sauce. I'm really not looking forward to that.
Brevin said, it's actually better if you sit through the pain. Milk only supplies a temporary release, and it causes the sauce to coat your mouth, making it last longer.
I didn't drink the milk. I just got a globule of it in the back of my throat again.
I put the milk in my mouth, and it just evaporated. There wasn't enough there.
There's ice cream in my mouth, and it's just melting.
Ice cream doesn't help.
Yeah.
When it's on my tongue, it helps, but then it goes, I swallow it, and it stops helping.
It-
What do we have a Scoville count for the last one that we did?
I want to know. So this is Dave's Insanity. Let's see what Dave's Insanity Scoville is. I got this one. Dave's or Dave's? Dave's or David's?
Oh, Dave's.
We're getting towards the end of the night, people.
Piss off. Piss off.
What is it?
It's 180,000 Scovilles.
And what's the last one?
2 million Scovilles.
Well, we'll say this. We'll put like a toothpick drop of the next.
Yeah, let's not pour,
Like yeah,
because that one was so liquidy it just came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pour it near the side of the chicken, and then I'll dip in that way.
Oh, my nose is still running.
Oh yeah, no, my sinuses are cleared. I've never breathed this
All
clear
right.
in my entire life.
Okay, should we get back to the game?
Yeah.
You want to play more Batman and Robin after that?
Yeah, sure. I can't see straight, but sure, why not?
It's like asking if you want to put your head in a rabid Wolverine's cage after you just got kicked in the lower region, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a bit much. Okay, so where are we? Oh, am I going down?
Are we still going to the graveyard?
I'm gonna go to the graveyard now. Yeah.
Because I feel like we owe it to the viewers to check out these zombies.
Yeah,
in the
because they never got to
graveyard.
see that in the episode, so it makes sense.
Whew.
Okay, I respectfully request that the producer not take the last dab because you are dealing with your own pain instead of helping us out dealing with ours.
It's certainly getting hotter.
Yeah, just a little bit. Whew. Hiccups are uncontrollable. You can't really do them. How many patrons do you need to chug the whole bottle? That's not happening.
No.
Not enough patrons.
patrons in the world, but thank you for the donation nonetheless. Oh, did we?
Fair. It's going away from me now. Yeah, my mouth is still warm.
Yeah, I'm not having to
Yeah.
my tongue still feels like there's like
See, I didn't want to chug. I didn't want to chug milk. I just wanted a small amount of milk. That's all I wanted. I didn't want like a heck of a lot. So that's why I gave it back to you. Because it's like if I keep drinking milk, then I have hot sauce and milk in my stomach. I don't know if that's gonna be great.
Yeah, I think I might have had I did have a very big piece of chicken.
You do eat very slowly.
So I'm chewing and chewing and chewing and eating more and then
Oh crap. Wait, did I miss a turn? I think I missed a turn. I don't need to hear the game.
We know how bad the game is.
Yeah. I'm surprised I'm still consciously playing this game and knowing where I'm going.
Yeah,
and what I
actually,
have to
you're not
do.
doing bad. So you're still heading towards the marker there on
Yeah,
the map?
now I'm heading towards the marker. Yeah. No, that's... Yeah.
he just like I forget the crazy things.
You know what I think the problem was? We definitely put too much. That's what we did. We because the last ones were not like, we're like, oh, whatever, it's not that big of a deal, and then that one, it's like, boom, hits up. But I can't believe the next one's at 2 million.
Yeah.
2 million Scoville. What?
Like the type of pepper is
Mm.
So this just says hot peppers. So maybe these kinds of peppers are deadly peppers. Maybe correct.
What? Oh, it's all closed. I can't get over
You can't
there.
go to the graveyard?
Ah.
You can't, can you find a way to clip through it all, or?
I don't know if there's a way to do that. I think it's a day 2 thing.
Oh, that's too bad. The zombies are fun.
Yeah. This game is just insanity. Look, if you folks ever play older PlayStation games using an emulator, if you can run this game at a higher resolution, the little details you see all over the world are intense. Like, look, this game looks like something you would have seen closer to PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I think before, when we were first playing this, you made a remark. You were saying, like, if you were able to just, like, slightly up-res this title, right, through emulation or otherwise, you could make this look like a PlayStation 2 game quite easily.
I don't know why you would want to play it again.
Yeah,
but
I mean, the PlayStation 2 was the era when open world games really started to hit their stride of goodness, right? But this is such an interesting experiment, a failed one, but an interesting one.
Tro Generator said any plans to review Vendetta: Curse of the Raven's Cry? Yes. Not only do I have Vendetta, I've got the remake and the original game. Or not the remake, the re-release and the original. I've got both. So I want to make sure that we have the right experience, which means I'm probably gonna have to play the game twice. So I think the next one, we're gonna need to have bowls of ice cream on the ready, but I'm going to sit there for a bit before I even allow that to happen. I'm gonna try and sit for as long as I can.
How are we gonna balance for 7
We need 7 more.
Yeah.
We need 7 more patrons.
So we've been streaming for 2. We said it would be a 2-hour stream,
Yeah.
about, right? We started a little late. We're 7 patrons away from hitting our final tier, which is the Pepper X hot sauce.
Okay.
I think we can probably hit this thing.
Or we could stop the stream and not try the 2 million Scoville.
I'm sure chat would be perfectly happy if we just said, well, maybe we'll bow out, and we tipped our hat and did a little this. No, that's not gonna happen.
Kelly O'Hara said, "Become a patron tonight as a thank you for years of entertainment. You and me together forever and ever. You and me together forever and ever." Together? What's that from? Mike Scully, Monsters Incorporated?
Oh, yeah, that makes me think of something he's kind of offhandedly said. My nose is like closing up.
Did you ever consider doing Just Bad Games on Aliens Colonial Marines?
Aliens
Yes.
Colonial Marines is definitely something we've spoken about doing on Just Bad Games. In fact, on the opposite end of things, I would love at some point to be able to look more in depth into Aliens Infestation, which was a DS game released. I think it was published by Sega. I believe it was developed by Way Forward, and it's really, really good. So I would love to maybe be able to drop that into the Just Bad Games episode, saying like, look, if we do an Aliens Colonial Marines, someone else did an Aliens game on the DS, and it was freaking awesome. And
Which one?
Aliens Infestation.
Oh,
Is
right.
real
Sega,
good.
right?
Real good. So good. Way better than it has any right to be. It's like the complete opposite of what Aliens Colonial Marines was going for. Aliens Colonial Marines was going for this big, bombastic campaign with voice actors, and it at first it had the promise of bringing the films back to the masses in a great way. That's what we were promised.
Yes.
Then we were given a big bowl of crap, like the last hot sauce. Right? But Aliens Infestation is such a joy. If you can pick that title up, it's getting a little pricier to find on the DS. But it's a really good... people toss around the Metroidvania thing a lot, but it's a really good Metroidvania title that has permadeath for its characters. You have a squad, and as your squad dies off, you feel bad. You're like, I'm never going to see that person again.
Yeah.
They're gone forever.
I like those kind of games.
Says here, do not consume. No. So, under no preservatives, is that what I'm reading? Under.
No, right here. Oh yeah, under no.
Okay. So, our producer said that I should read this. So this is what we just ate. It's insanity sauce. It says a great cooking ingredient for sauces, soups, and stews. Also strips waxed floors and removes driveway grease stains.
Well, cool.
It's one of those jokes and not a joke.
I could see that felt real to me.
Yeah. It's gonna feel extra real in about 3 hours, Shane. And I don't think I need to describe why.
Cool.
It's just bad. Oh, we got another donation. This is from Strange Tom. Strange Tom says, news on the TRDR Pocket. It's not that bad, but not good. I heard the audio quality, and it sounds like a bad portable TV. Okay. Like we said a little bit earlier in the stream, we are waiting to get our hands on one of those official Soulja Boy devices. And when things happen, they'll happen, and things will happen in a way that something will be produced. I'm almost positive. Almost positive. I just read a comment that just said, all in bold, spicy poop. No donation given, but I feel like it should be read nonetheless.
Oh no.
Shane, what's going on in Batman and Robin world?
It's impossible.
I'm still snotty.
I don't remember the thing you're supposed to do.
I think it's you power off the PlayStation and you throw the game in the trash.
I went back. So the only thing I really wanted to do during this stream was prove that you could beat Mr. Freeze at the beginning. That's it. Everything after that, the game gets wildly more difficult, and you have to keep reloading again and again until you get it right.
I just realized my nose started feeling a little spicy. And one of the tissues I used to like dab the sauce.
Did you wipe that on your
plate.
nose?
I think I did.
Oh my god.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna put that over here. That's just a little surprise for the stream. If I start bleeding from the nose, as this apparently does strip floors of wax and whatnot, maybe call the paramedics.
Okay. Do you guys think 007 Racing PS1 would qualify as a Just Bad game? Haven't played that one.
Yeah, we would have to play it.
Yeah, I played the demo of it, I think, years back on PS.
I played the 007 GameCube racing game, and it was alright.
Yeah.
But this is likely not the same developer. Well, we'd have to look into that one.
Oh, no. Right,
Six patrons? Four patrons to go. In 4 patrons, we will be eating our last hot sauce of the evening. It is 2 million Scoville, supposedly. And we just had one that was, what? 100?
180,000.
Not a million?
Not a million.
Come and get me if you can.
So yeah, if you join the Patreon, Rerez Patreon, if 4 more people do that, we'll eat the last hot sauce. And I'm happy that people are subscribing to the Patreon because we're
happy.
putting a
I'm
bunch
happy.
of content up there for you guys.
Right. That's
The
the good
Rerez
stuff.
podcast. We got the Rerez Q&A where you can ask us questions and we'll answer those questions. And we got Rewatch as well. There might be other content coming at some point. Everything's a bit of a haze right now.
He rubs hot sauce.
I rubbed hot sauce on my nose. Shane, you're my friend. If I die tonight,
Oh, no, I hope that doesn't happen.
do something great with my games collection. Okay? Like make a museum out of it, or like make a throne and say
Sell
this is the Adam throne.
The throne of games.
I can see that. I can see that.
I got a
That
copy.
was actually a really good pun. The throne of games.
The throne of games.
Throne of games. Yeah.
Oh, it's getting late.
Come and get me if you
Okay,
can.
It's almost 9 o'clock. I feel like at 9 o'clock we should like.
At 9 o'clock, we're gonna.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
I
call it
mean,
at
we also have
9.
to think
Okay.
about just our livelihoods and
Yeah.
We eventually have to go to sleep.
We got another patron.
The patron?
we're at 7 patrons now.
Oh, we should be calling out people.
Oh yeah, we should be. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, let me reload the notifications.
So from maybe going down to Kelly.
Yeah. So Kelia O'Hara, thank you so much.
Yep.
For being a patron. Bree Girth, thank you so much for being a patron. Andrew Philpott, thank you so much for being a patron. Stephen Haloyan. And thank you so much. Elijah Hegberg, thank you so much. Setsun Wave, thank you so much. Carla, thank you so much. Beetlejuice, thank you so much.
Oh no.
Did we hit it?
We did it.
We hit it.
We did it.
They did it. Keep reading.
We did it. Key Antis, thank you very much. JDog1022, thank you so much. And Sear, thank you so much. Ice cream at the ready, milk at
Could
the ready.
we have had a different idea for hitting
I think we could have.
16?
I
Yeah,
think we
like,
could've.
oh, this candy's real sour or something like that. I would have done that
Yeah.
In my
gleefully.
case, it kills.
What the heck is this?
I thought it was fun at the beginning, and now
Yeah.
I'm beginning to regret it as it's gone on.
Well,
If anything, playing Batman and Robin while doing all this has
Yeah.
made it way too difficult.
to be fair, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. When we started doing the spicier hot sauces, Batman and Robin kind of faded into the background. At least in my perspective, you were playing more,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it was a little easier for me to swallow than the hot sauce.
It's revisiting this game again and seeing all the mistakes that are in it. It's mind-numbing. It's so crazy. Like every detail, it's richly filled with all of these amazing assets and everything.
Yep.
But the
You have
actual
multiple
ability,
playable characters. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to point out, by the way, this is what I was watching earlier. The demos where people don't know what they're doing.
yeah, like the demo literally doesn't know
This
what
is-
you're supposed to do.
This is how they're enticing people to play Batman and Robin. They're like, please play this at your kiosks in Blockbuster in 1998. People are going to rent this.
Yeah. It's such a weird.
Tonight's
It's such a
broadcast,
mistake of a
breeze
game.
is
Yeah.
coming.
It's so confusing to me with all the problems that they have in it. But like the details that went into this are so amazing. I wish that the developers had a bit more time, a bit more money.
Yeah.
It wasn't trying to team up with the release of a film. I didn't know they missed the film release. by
Yeah, they
quite a
did.
bit.
They did miss it. Yeah.
But like, I would have loved to have seen what they did if they just half their vision.
Like I said before, if they took out that clock, you'd already be like a good chunk of the way towards a better game.
Yeah.
Just give people like find some other system of clues. Like as soon as you enter certain areas, things like events begin to unfold. Do you know what I mean? Instead of like, no, you just have to be in this kind of random place that you may or may not find out at a very specific time.
Yeah, that's really the problem.
That's
with
not
this, right?
fair. It's totally
Yeah.
not fair. Again, they don't know how to play the game.
Yeah. Okay. David Somoza said this needs a remaster hack, a re-release as it is.
Yeah.
It's not on the PS Classic. That's beyond me. I think a remake.
From the ground up.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna remake the game from the ground up, you're basically gonna wind up with something like Arkham City.
Sure. Why not?
So
With the Batman and Robin storyline,
just play Arkham City.
get all the original actors to come back, reprise the roles.
You want George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell,
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell,
Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone,
Yep.
and Val Kilmer yelling, "I'm not doing it" in the background.
I'm not doing it. I won't do it again. I want to be typecast. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm down for it. I think that would be the
Yeah.
best way.
Probe Entertainment. How adequate a developer name? Because you feel like you're being prodded with hot irons
Pretty accurate.
playing through this freaking game.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Folks, if you just tuned in, we were waiting on the last hot sauce of the evening. We were waiting to reach certain thresholds of Patreon subscriber, and we got there, which
Yep.
we're kind of celebrating, I guess,
Come and
We're
get
celebrating
By-
in the worst
if you
way
can.
possible.
destroying our colons. But if you have any questions about worst ever, just bad games, or our Patreon content and stuff, drop them in chat. Let's just do like a shotgun approach right now, because we're kind of wrapping up the evening, and it's just fun. I like talking to people.
Yeah. Oh boy, I gotta be honest. I am at this point where I'm seeing this game again, and I all the little things, like I'm looking at the demo, seeing all these places again. I forgot just how much we had to play. Because you think this game is like really short or it's really small. This is a full-featured, massive game with tons of details all over
Yeah,
the place.
and again, a lot of spaces from the film that this is based on are rendered out surprisingly well in PlayStation 1 polygonal 3D.
Yeah.
Like even Mr. Freeze's.
Except for her face there. she's
Yeah,
not
she
hot.
looks kind of. But Mr. Freeze's base, which you barely even see in Batman and Robin, has
In my
surprising
case, it kills.
little trinkets in it that you will only notice for like a split second in the movie. Like accessing a certain part of the stage, you had to touch like a frozen dinner or something.
Yeah.
And that was a thing in the film.
Yep.
Like there were like frozen dinners and stuff in the film.
Yeah, you had to know where it was
Yeah.
in order to unlock the area. And then you actually got to see Mr. Freeze's wife. Veronica Freeze?
I don't remember. I think her name.
He's-
No.
she's-
It was
he's Victor
spelled.
Freeze.
It was spelled Anti, right?
Antifreeze?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Humor. Oh no. Oh, we got another
Oh.
question.
Sorry, Tom. I didn't see that. Let's take a look. Strange Tom said my favorite worst ever video is the hyperscan. Also, have you thought of? It's just dropped right in. Have you thought of adding Zelda and Mario CDI games to
Come
this
and
pad?
get me,
Yes.
if you can.
One of the things is we really want to be able to play it on the real hardware, if we can, and I mean at least a little bit, so that we can prove that certain aspects of it are as they are. Okay.
So this is a two.
So we have everything at the standby.
Adam still has his glass of milk. I
Yeah.
refilled my glass of milk. I got
Yeah.
some ice cream. So just FYI, I'm not eating this whole piece of chicken. I'm going to take a bite off this piece of chicken because I want to chew and swallow as fast as possible.
Okay.
Just so everyone's on the same page.
So we're doing this.
We're doing this.
So
Like, how much did you just a little dip? How much did you dip?
I
I-
rubbed.
I
Did you
rubbed.
rub? Okay.
so thank you for this, folks who watched tonight.
I'm sitting. It's
If-
not that close to my face. I can smell it.
If
Yeah, it smells spicy.
if anything's gonna make us do another stream real soon, it's the complete opposite of this.
we might reward ourselves with different ice creams or something.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a spiciest bread competition or something.
Folks, I just want to say, to prolong this, we got to 300,000 subscribers, and that's because of you,
That's
folks. Well, we
That's true.
That's
We have
true.
the sponsors of
Rerez.
We're celebrating 300,000 subscribers. We're celebrating almost 1 million views on
Knight and Robin.
both Dark Knight and Batman and Robin.
You guys have made Rerez what it is. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate you commenting all the videos
Yeah.
and doing what, just being a part of the community as we've had fun playing all this weird stuff.
Yeah, in all seriousness, like the most heartfelt thank you ever, because this job that we're doing, our 9 to 5 is because of you guys.
Yep.
100%, and we freaking love it.
Yep.
It's the opposite of eating this.
Opposite of eating this. Okay. 1,
Good luck, everyone.
2,
See you on the other
Great.
side.
later.
Some of them are nice. Oh. I'm glad I ate a little bit of it because I can tell.
It's not the acid.
No, it has a bit of that. It's not as bad in the acid department, but it's spicy. You can tell. But I ate a little bit of it, so it's not torturing me as much. I don't know how much you guys ate.
The last sauce was worse.
The last sauce is worse.
This is the most anticlimactic.
That's 2 million Scoville?
It's about the recipe. It's about the blend of the spices. That Dave's Insanity sauce is an FU sauce. This Hot Ones Last Stab Triple X.
But this is supposed to be like super hot.
No, but it.
All the
it-
people freak out when they take this on the show.
No. They always, on the show, they always freak out on the second last sauce.
Or if they're overconfident and they go, "Ugh," and they cover their wing in that, then they freak out.
Man, I'd put this on my Cheerios.
Well, no.
Where's-
It's hitting to my throat. It's hot.
Oh, it's building up a little bit.
Don't lead people astray in the internet
Yeah,
world.
it's
is
spicy.
hot.
No, it's actually getting hotter. Okay, I know, I get that.
The
Okay.
more you talk and as you bring in oxygen.
The more you
into your
talk, the more
mouth
saliva builds in your mouth.
and the air,
Oh,
the
that's a
airflow.
mistake.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, oh, that's not hot. You'd pour more on, and then you'd be like, oh.
But, yeah, do you... Okay, yeah, we liked... Well, okay, I don't know if I tried it because I tapped out well before it last time we did this. Shane, you remember you liked the last stab? And
Yeah.
you did a lot of it, and then later you regretted that because it went down easy but didn't go out the same way?
It's okay, you know what it is? It's the same, it's a little bit warmer than the last one, but it's not that acid. It's not the
Yeah.
battery acid
Yeah,
flavor.
it's not that acid bees attacking your tongue and your senses.
That's what this is, folks.
Yeah, but it's hot. Like,
I'll tell you
we
this.
do a small amount.
We didn't hiccup after 10 seconds.
That's true. For Dave's Insanity, it was just an assault on the senses. Where they put time into crafting this recipe to actually be somewhat enjoyable.
Yeah.
That actually tastes good.
It's a flavorful sauce.
That's crazy. It's as hot as Dave's Insanity.
So, yeah, if you want a spice challenge, but also you're like a connoisseur of flavors and spices, that is the one to go with, not Dave's Insanity.
So, just in time, thank you for the donation.
Oh, thank you so much, Justin.
Okay, I have to throw you guys some bones for being so brave and love your vids.
We really
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
that.
We appreciate that.
Folks, can't stress this enough. Rerez, I want, because we're at 300,000. I want to talk about. Are you okay? Is your heart stopping? You're trying to start it up again?
I think
Wouldn't it be
it's-
something if I finish talking about how we didn't hiccup and I just keel over dead?
Yeah.
He kept in the hiccups.
I wouldn't want that.
Shane, did you want a little ice cream? Because I've scooped it. Or
Well, you know what? I will, but it's not. I'm gonna sit here for a bit. I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
gonna.
You were saying though, Shane?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
to interrupt you.
So, when I started Rerez, because this is a conversation that's happened a couple times. Originally, it was just me in my basement, and I was making these videos. And the whole reason I want to start and let's see if I can do this because it's getting hotter. It's getting
Yeah,
hotter and hotter.
The more you open your mouth,
That's
the more it-
insane. If you didn't know and you doubled down, that would have been bad. Okay.
Oh, we got another patron.
Thank you so
another
much for being
patron?
another patron. We'll
We're drinking rum and alcohol.
No. When I started Rerez by myself, I really wanted to bring on a group of people, which is what we have now. That's what Rerez was always supposed to be. It was supposed to be a thing with a lot of people. When I started it, I had a clear idea that I didn't want there to be brand deals and sponsorships. I didn't want you guys sitting through a bunch of brand deals just to hear something about a video. And I didn't want you seeing reviews on something where I would have taken money and been like, oh yeah, this is really good, though I took money from it and all that stuff. The whole thing that has built up with Rerez has only been successful because of you folks watching the videos and sharing them. That's really been it. And I remember when Adam and I sat down and we started working on Just Bad Games, that very first episode. And then Robin, you came in, we started looking at it. Just Bad Games started off as a fever dream in my head. Where I was like, let's just make a game video where we're making fun of a bad game that no one's ever talked about before. That was the idea. It wasn't about following bad games that other people have played. It was about finding specific games that were a little bit weirder than others. And as time has gone on, the show has expanded and grown into something so much bigger. It's insane. And it's just crazy for everyone to have been a part of that journey as we've been doing that. It really has been. And I can't thank you enough for watching it. It is getting bad. It is getting seriously bad. It's burning my entire throat now. That was at the beginning, I thought there was nothing there. Okay.
Because it didn't immediately taste like battery acid.
Because
like, not to,
Dave's Insanity
not to throw
tastes.
shade on the Dave's company, but geez. Have they ever tasted their sauce?
Have they ever tasted their sauce? All right. Rerez.
Yay. Yeah, so, how do we go out? Do we just say goodbye, or what do we?
I guess. So we're wrapping it up. I guess we wrap it up.
It's 8:59 in Eastern Standard
Yeah.
Time.
I would say it was a quite successful stream.
Yeah.
We-
Again, I guess we end by thanking the people who
Yeah.
gave us donations and became members on YouTube, became members on Patreon, all that good stuff.
Thanks everyone
Strange
for all your support.
It's just bad by Strange Tom. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I will agree. This one, I don't recommend everyone try the Triple X, but do not try Dave's Insanity.
Yes.
Dave's Insanity, it's just bad.
It tastes like electric eels.
Yeah.
Wow. I like the way that sounds more with the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we should do. I should dab a little hot sauce before we do that.
All right.
Yeah, we kind of got
So
sidetracked.
thank you so much for all the support on every
Oh
platform.
my God! Sorry, Kelly O'Hara says you and me together for forever and ever was not from Monsters Incorporated. It's from the start of Worst Plug and Play 2. Oh, that's right. Sorry, you're absolutely right. That I chose that song specifically. I found a musician that had done a couple of songs, and I picked that song specifically because I wanted to kind of illustrate that I was going to be stuck reviewing these bad consoles forever and ever, and that's what it was. That was what it was supposed to be, and I was right. It's not helping. It's actually making it hotter. That's
Oh no. And yeah, so and everyone's getting these donations in under the wire, and I got another one from Commander Labs.
Seeing Rose grow into what it is a huge inspiration. I've been subscribed since the Worst Plug and Play 2, and I haven't regretted it. Thank you so much, Commander. And yeah, anyone can make a YouTube channel. You just got to take time and effort into what you're doing. I think that's the thing. We don't release videos every single day. If we could, we would. But it's about putting effort into those videos to make each video as good as it can
we
be.
don't want to waste your time. We really don't. So if we want to cover a game, we want to cover it from head to tail, and we want to make sure that it's interesting, and we want to make sure that we can bring things to that video as well, jokes, gags, observations that elevate it as well. So we're going to continue to try to keep making things that we want to share with you guys, and it's all because of your support, and we love you guys for it.
Yeah. And Simple Games 1234 said, thank you guys for the enjoyable content. I appreciate the work and effort you put in your channel. We'll be looking forward to more. Before we end the stream, someone mentioned something, I think, in the chat. Okay. We had Dave's Insanity, then we had this.
Oh, the build-up.
The build-up.
If you were to eat that cold,
yeah.
it would be... Okay, so that's
Dave's
the
Insanity
PSA.
numbed our mouths before we got to this
If-
one. That's
if
probably
we
what it
made
was.
anyone buy a Last Dab Triple X,
Yeah.
have some other hot
Yeah.
sauces first, otherwise you're in for a bad time.
Los
That's how it is.
Calientes, I highly recommend. What was your favorite hot sauce of the night?
Probably Los Calientes.
Los Calientes is really good.
It's kind of like tropical.
What was
It's
the
nice.
What was the smoky one we had?
Was that the
Smoky,
blueberry
sure.
one? No.
No, well, I don't know.
Supernova?
Supernova Smoky Chipotle.
Supernova Smoky Chipotle was really good too. I like that one a lot. Oh, and Quest for Glory Gamer said, answer my previous super chat about hot take. Oh, hot take. Sorry. So yeah, we are doing
Do you
res.
know which super chat is talking
They asked if we're gonna bring back hot take.
Oh, they did. Okay. Sorry about that.
We're not getting into just yet, but we have something special we're going to be doing lately as a different show that we might be doing on that channel. Don't want to talk about it just yet. But if you're missing Hot Take, listen to Rezcast. It's up on Patreon. You don't have to pay for it, but you can listen to it for free. And it's basically what Hot Take is. Adam and I sit there for an hour and a half, and we talk about games, review stuff. It's supposed
to be a half an hour.
Yeah,
And,
that's right.
Yeah, basically, we keep an eye on the news for the week, and we find the things that we feel are the most interesting to cover. We do a little shotgun approach, some quick stuff, and then we usually have one or two big beefy topics for the end of the podcast. Think of it as stapling a bunch of episodes of Hot Take together, and then you basically get Rezcast.
That's what it is, yeah. Rezcast doesn't have any advertisements. It doesn't have any like breakaways in the center. It's just what you like about Hot Take. It just happens to be in a podcast format, so it's easier for us to get out. That's really all it is. Yeah. But yeah, it works out pretty well. And I want to say it sounds better than Hot Take because we got way better microphones for it, which we didn't have with Hot Take.
That's true.
I always am surprised by how good those episodes sound because we've never had a great microphone for a podcast. So, yeah. All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for tomorrow.
Who was very generous in donating.
Yes, thank you to everyone for donating.
Yeah,
we can't it's so appreciated.
I'm surprised we got to the last hot sauce today.
Yeah.
That is insane, and we got beyond that. So thank you so much for that support. As you were saying, tomorrow we're going to have a big video landing.
A new video, a new Just Bad Games on Reboot. We're very excited for everyone to see that.
You have to preview it. Hopefully there's not a render glitch.
Oh, yeah, well,
If there's any issues, it'll be up later tomorrow or the day after. But it's going to be up most likely tomorrow.
Yeah, mostly.
Okay, everybody, have yourselves a good night, and thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow. Bye.